They made it to the playoffs, 7-2 in a garden of flowers. Our next NHL on ESPN matchup has the Wild in Boston playing the back end of a 2-game road trip against the Bruins. And our featured ESPN Plus matchup, another Pennsylvania Keystone battle. Pens and the Flyers.
Plus, so much more in this jam-packed January. Our NFL Week 18 doubleheader Saturday. Got the Natty between Georgia and Vermont Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Nothing more important than that. Hopefully, the seeds of doubt will disappear and the fertilization from the Orange Bowl will find a way to sprout a win.
Make a pick. Georgia, Alabama.
Come on, it's Georgia.
The NHL on ESPN. Home to the Stanley Cup.
Tonight in Boston, Kirill Kaprizov, number 7 in the National Hockey League in scoring, leads the Minnesota Wild, along with Matt Boldy, who grew up coming to Beanpot games here at TD Garden, went to Boston College, now makes his NHL debut tonight in Boston as the Wild are here in B-Town to take on the Bruins. It is hockey night on ESPN, a grown man's league, but excited to watch these men play a kid's game.
Okay, team, now listen up. Legends are made every day, and you could be one of the greats. Those names just don't come to you. You have to earn it. This is a hockey town where kids play the game from their very first breath. You learn to work hard, to play hard. Yeah, I scored, Daddy! You fell on the ice, and you got back up again. Did so many puck handling drills, thought you learned the ball off. And now you're men who've overcome obstacles to have the honor of representing this town in the NHL.
Fires, he scores! That was a thing of beauty.
So go out there and do what it takes to get the W. Let's go, boys!
Coach Cal has us set to drop the puck as we welcome you to the Verizon pregame. It is hockey night on ESPN. The Wild and Bruins here in Boston. Bob Wischusen here with Brian Boucher. AJ Malesko down at the red line. She'll join us in just a moment. Coach Cal might want to give that pregame speech in the Wild locker room, right? They need to get fired up. They need a win. It's been a while since they got one.
Yeah, and this Minnesota Wild team, let's face it, this is not the same team that we saw a month and a half ago. They were embarrassed at the Winter Classic. They've had some injuries. There's no doubt they've got some illness. Their schedule has been erratic. But to me, those are all excuses. Right now, this team needs a spark. So how do you get a spark? Sometimes it comes from within the room. Sometimes it comes from making a drastic move by calling up some prized possessions in the minors. And for Bill Guerin and his club, it's about bringing up Marco Rossi, a guy that has scored and produced points at every level, and Matt Boldy, a guy that can score and played very well in his 2 years at Boston College. They're going to get an opportunity not only to just take a shift, they're going to get an opportunity to play power play minutes, have an impact offensively, and hopefully provide a spark for this Minnesota Wild team.
And AJ, the top players for Boston, they have produced, but they're starting to get more production from the guys on lines 2 and 3 as well.
Well, and that was the big thing that this team needed coming into that COVID pause in December. They needed secondary scoring. The 3 big guns, the perfection line as they're known, they're no secret. And you can look at their numbers, but David Pastrnak, he didn't score a goal in the calendar month of December. So Bruce Cassidy, we talked to him this morning, and he said it's always about the next game. How do we generate that secondary scoring? It's amazing. You look at it, 3 games in 4 days to start 2022. They had 14 goals, all 5-on-5, and they had 13 different scores, not all from the top line. So it certainly worked what Bruce Cassidy's trying to do. I will say, I won't be surprised if that line gets back together at some point.
Well, one of the great traditions of the National Hockey League. You make your debut, you take the ice first, and do that rookie lap all by yourselves. The rookies will make their debut for the Wild when we come back to Boston.
gotta eat fresh. That's why Subway bought time to my shampoo and to talk about the new Baja chicken and bacon, Baja Bounce, and Baja
I'm the latest hashtag challenge. And everyone on social media is trying me. I'm trending so hard that hashtag common sense can't keep up.
This is gonna get tens and tens of views.
Ha! I love that. It's gonna get tens of views.
But if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, you could be left to pay for this yourself.
Get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem for a whole lot less.
This holiday, Verizon has the deal that gets better and better and better.
Get iPhone 13 Pro on us when you trade in your old or damaged phone.
Here, the phone everyone wants on America's most reliable network. Better? Better. That's not all. The new iPhone and up to 7 entertainment subscriptions for your family, like Apple Music, Apple Arcade, and more. Better? Better. Not done. The new iPhone, the entertainment, and up to $1,000 when you switch. This year, holiday better with Verizon, because everyone deserves better.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, just $12.99. Only from Pizza Hut. No one on Pizza Hut.
Our priorities? They've changed.
Hey Lexus, play my music.
It's not just about getting ahead, or the constant grind. It's about knowing what you want
Watch for traffic.
and focusing on what matters. Welcome to the next level. This is the all-new Lexus NX with available remote park and our most advanced safety system ever.
Bruins on ESPN. Blue Jackets Hurricanes on ESPN Plus next Thursday.
No matter the challenge, we can find the good.
I am Dr. Alvin Mina Cantero. I have a doctor nursing practice and family nurse practitioner from Walden University. I use my degree every single day at this center to provide free healthcare for those people that they cannot afford.
At Walden University, we believe that a good education is an education for good. Walden University, education for good.
I turned my astrology gift into a business, which I'm sensing will require getting some help on my taxes.
I'd love to help. We can reduce your tax bill with quarterly payments.
I knew you were going to say that.
Or you do your thing. We've got your taxes. Into it. TurboTax Live.
When you begin your morning with delicious honey bunches of oats, you make your day and the world around you a whole bunch better. You're the ingredient the world needs. So go on, make a bunch happen.
You're watching the NHL on
Welcome
ESPN.
in, everybody.
Home
Let's
to the
welcome in.
Stanley Cup.
Francisco's here. Mike's here. Bernie. Minnesota Martha in the house. Hey, Jesse. Tiki Man Tim. Brian K. The Orlando Cowboy. I like that. I like that channel name. Let's get to it. Hockey. Welcome in.
Drop the puck between the Bruins and the Wild. Let's take a look.
We're about to have some fun tonight.
Bush. Kaapo Kahkonen gets the start for the Wild.
Yeah, for the Minnesota Wild, Kaapo Kahkonen, his last start was December 11th against the Los Angeles Kings. A loss in LA where he made 35 saves.
I want to fix one thing I just saw.
23-year-old who just continues to put up good numbers for the Boston Bruins. He will get the start here tonight against Minnesota.
For the Bruins, it's their 4th game in 6 nights after 2 weeks of postponements and the Christmas break.
Here we go. Let's do it. Here we go. We're off. What's up, Nathan? Welcome in.
The last time they actually experienced a win, they beat San Jose on December 9th. It's been a long
Puck down in the Bruins, end of the ice.
Afterwards, celebrating a victory.
And it's very difficult, Bob, to get out of rhythm and not play a steady stream of games.
I missed hockey. I ain't gonna lie.
Practice, but this schedule has been awfully erratic for the Minnesota Wild.
Oh, it's gonna be icy.
At the top of the screen, we are bringing you the starting lineups brought to you by Taco Bell.
It's interesting, too. You look at the Wild, they were the last team to present a COVID-positive case in the entire National Hockey League, but their schedule was still just as disrupted. You look at Dean Evison there, just signed a new contract, multi-year contract with the Minnesota Wild. He's done a great job with this team since taking over from Bruce Boudreau in February of 2020.
Yeah, what I like, AJ, when he's got his
There we go. That works better for me.
They play with grit.
JC Skipper Brian, what's up? What's up?
They have an identity to their club.
Number 6, Boston, minor penalty tripping.
Oh, here we go already. On a power play.
Only 32 seconds in as Mike Riley heads to the box.
We got Matt Boldy's first shift, power play.
Power play for the Wild.
Right? I mean, I like the idea that for Dean Evison, as we get a look at the penalty right here off the face-off, a good call by the official. That is a trip. But what I like that you get these young kids called up. It's not just about taking a shift. You're going to put them in situations where they're typically used to playing. Give them an opportunity to succeed.
Well, there's a little change up there. Now we got Mark.
Hey, Jeannie, welcome in.
Point starting in the second power play unit, starting them off.
Maybe AJ, he earns this trip out of the second power play unit. He drew the penalty.
Yeah, and you know, it's in some ways maybe there's some. You just look at the way that there's a little confusion there coming on Matt Boldy. Not sure if he was going to get out there and get his shift. Of course, these guys, it's probably better to get out there 5-on-5, get your legs.
Here comes Minnesota on the attack.
There is Rossi, plays it back up top to Kaprizov. Right side, there's a shot that whistles wide. Missing the net. As the puck comes all the way back out to the neutral zone. Kulikov couldn't hit the net. Now Goligoski will cycle back.
Just so everybody knows, I forgot to fix the goal emojis. I forgot to fix the goal emoji, so when somebody scores, I'll have to fix them. It'll be the wrong logo up there for a second, but bear with me. I got tied up with a little bit today. I apologize.
There's other dynamic scores out there on that unit.
1 minute on the power play. 1 minute.
Across the line, here is the rookie Matt Boldy. Plays it back up top to Dumbo, gets a return. They play catch. Now it's Freddie Boudreau. His wrister.
Wide. Oh, big hit! Minnesota just checked a Boston player into next week. 42 seconds, 42 on the power play.
You got to expect nerves on both these guys here early in this hockey game. They just want to get a bump, get a play at the net, get into this hockey game.
Fiala hooks a pass cross ice. Thrown towards the net.
Oh, nice shot, just missed. Right there, yeah.
Boldy in the corner. Freddie Boudreau gets it back out to the right point.
Wild still have it under control. Bruins in.
Sets up Boldy. Backhands a pass onto the tip of Foligno out in front.
Out front, oh!
There's a try from Dumbo.
Big shot.
Trying to step goes home. Short side. It's Boudreau.
Nice defense, Boston. 6 seconds on a power play.
With 6 seconds to go.
Big goalie Smith got that puck.
Maybe not so for Matt Boldy. Look at this backhand sauce across the ice to Marcus Foligno, which creates some havoc at the net. I mean, that is a terrific feat by the youngster Matt Boldy.
He just missed putting that in the back of the basket. Just missed. Matt Boldy making his NFL debut twice, the 12th pick in the NHL 2019 draft. Just missed getting his first one. Power play over, everybody. Power play over.
Are in a suite as well, and you wondered, and probably a fair question, who's the credit card bill going to?
Yeah, I think he's playing for free tonight if you got 9 tickets on the hook.
Charlie Coyle banks one off the end boards to Grizzly, and a stretch pass to center. Nick Foligno, as the Foligno brothers squaring off again tonight. Nico Sturm.
Thank you, Bernie.
Nico Sturm moves in.
Oh, nice try! Great attack by the Wild. Here they come again.
It's in the corner. Sends one up top. John Merrill, wrist shot.
One timer, just missed. Boston going to get a clear? Boston gets a clear. It's going to be icing, though.
And this will be icing called on the Bruins. Our first opportunity tonight. check in with the studio.
So far, all Minnesota on the attack.
Let's give you an update from the Devils taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets at Prudential Center. It'll be Tomáš Tatar.
Tatar! Put a little bit of that on your sandwich. Jersey scores.
And that loss to the Bruins in a wild game a couple of nights ago.
Here comes the face-off. Down in the Bruins end of the ice. And Boston comes out with the puck. Another nice check by Minnesota. Yes, nice sauce from Tatar on that one.
John Merrill deliberately forward. Off the stick of Goligoski. It is sent deep. Around boards. Past Merrill and all the way down. And it looks like this will be yet another icing.
Another icing call.
We're going to look at Bruce Cassidy, who's got his team on a 3-game winning streak. And AJ mentioned in the open the splitting of the top line and trying to create some balance.
Surf Bomb, what's up? Yeah, we were just highlighting them. They just brought in an update from that game, John.
It's just about the next game. We're trying to generate that secondary scoring, and they did work. You look at trying to get Pasta, you got him and Hall together, and maybe some speed, and they could create some offense off the rush.
Here we go. Looks like it's going to be icing. No. Minnesota's going to get it down at their end. Take control.
Well, you need to make sure that Taylor Hall finds his confidence and finds his game. But I feel like for the Boston Bruins, the hole for that team is at the second center. They're missing David Krejci. They've got Eric Hall playing the center position. They're trying to find a way to fill that hole. And until they do.
Oh, one-time shot missed. Boston off the chest of the goalie. Boston on the attack. Oh, what a save! Penalty coming, though. Wow.
Just enough. It will be a Boston power play.
Well, Boston pushing back a little bit. Minnesota generated a little bit of momentum off that power play. And here's Boston coming up with that top line with Craig Smith there. And you can
I'm going to try to add something to our screen here.
That space with a shot, and then Bergeron ends up having an open shot. Somehow Kakkonen missed that with his glove.
I wonder if there's going to be 2 penalties on this play.
Minnesota number 22. 2 minutes for slashing. Minnesota number 22.
Ooh!
2 minutes for hooking.
Wow! Haven't had that happen before. Hey, there's a donkey. Goodbye, donkey.
I'm a donkey.
Goodbye, donkey.
He just tried to skate away. Thought Dumbo was taking a penalty for him. That's what you're talking about, Bush, right there. That hook. I mean, that's an empty net right there for Pastrnak. You're right. That's what we call a good penalty.
What a keep by Pastrnak at the point. Or rather, Grizzly to start the 5-on-3.
5-on-3 right now.
Here's Grizzly. Plays it in the corner now to Marchand. Cross up. Back onto the stick of Marchand. Marchand moves in closer. Trying to stuff one in front, and it rolls in on net. Loose in the blue.
Out in front of the net. Nice save, Minnesota.
Well, the power play
Comcast didn't renew them. Oh, that stinks.
I think has been a source of concern for the Bruins. And for Bruce Cassidy, he made mention about David Pastrnak and the fact that his shots have been missing too often and too much. And that there on the one-timer and the 5-on-3 missed a good opportunity off a good feed, missed opportunity for the Bruins.
It'll be interesting to see, too, how they do without Charlie McAvoy, who's out with injury day-to-day right now. Grizzly taking that spot up top. It's a lefty, not a righty. Maybe a different dish over to Pastrnak.
Marchand to Grizzly. Back to Marchand. One touch to Bergeron, but it's taken right from his skates.
Another clear.
And out to neutralize. That is great hands on the penalty kill by Goudreau. The 5-on-3 continues for Boston for another minute. Marchand.
5-on-3 for another minute. Just missed. Just wide.
Quickly to the puck. Here's Kulikov. And down to 2 men, they get it out. 2-on-1. A strong opportunity swimming. Kicks away the Goudreau shot back the other way. 2-on-1. Back to the Bruins. Here's Marchand. His pass blocked by John Merrill. Marchand to the puck. Top of the left wing circle. Between the circles now. Down along the goal line to Coyle. Between the circles. And a diving swipe. And it is out to the neutral zone. Terrific penalty killing. Down 2 men for the Minnesota Wild as Goudreau is everywhere.
What a penalty kill.
And now Patrice Bergeron takes a penalty. Once he goes 2 for tripping.
Yeah, some missed opportunities for Bruce Cassidy and his club on the power play. Brad Marchand with a
wow.
couple of beautiful feeds on this power play. Maybe
just
on
missed
that one for Charlie Coyle. There was a miss by Pastrnak earlier, and then eventually the Wild did a terrific job getting out of the zone, creating a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Bergeron with the trip, and that'll end the 5-on-3 for the Bruins.
A minute and a half of 5-on-3. It just always feels like a must-score situation to me from the momentum perspective, and certainly would give the Minnesota Wild momentum the other way.
So the Bruins a 4-on-3 for another 22 seconds, and then Delva and Fiala will both hop out of the penalty box, and it will be a power play for Minnesota. Riley gets a return. One-time shot. Missed the far post.
Just missed that far post. 10 seconds on a 4-on-3.
That's up Riley. Back to Holland. To Riley.
Shot on goal. That's in. There we go. That's our first goal since coming back. I'm not even ready on it. That was nice.
You know, I think having 4 guys out there almost took some pressure off the Bruins. They moved it crisper, cleaner, and then they forced the Minnesota Wild, who did do a good job in their adjustment, but they forced them to get out of position and opened up those lanes eventually for Taylor Hall to find daylight.
Tough break for Kokkinen, too. I mean, it really is not a difficult save under normal circumstances, but when it goes off of your defenseman, it's funny how pucks just seem to find their way through open holes, and Taylor Hall was able to get that one past the Minnesota Wild netliner for this early score.
Well, as a defenseman, too. He was able to block the shot and get out of the way. That's the worst.
Minnesota power play from minute 15. Minute 15.
Minute and 10 seconds. And from the corner, it is fired the length of the ice by Derek Forbert. So Taylor Hall, his 7th. Riley Hall, the assists. Through center, dropping one back, is Goligoski. Preston fires it hard around.
Under a minute, 12:37 in the period.
2-on-3 they battle, and the Bruins win the battle, at least for the moment. Kaprizov sweeps into the blue paint, but Curtis Lazar was there. He skates it free. Still 33 seconds to go in the man advantage for Minnesota. And
thank you, Bernie.
Kills some time as he gets it all the way down behind.
25 seconds, 25.
Dug free by Alex Goligoski. Tried to feather one center circle. That was broken up by Trent Frederick. Frederick first to the puck. In the trapezoid.
Remember, Rossi just showed some great defensive prowess on a big back check on the full length of the ice.
And even before that, AJ, he had a good read, came down from the point, tried to keep the play alive below the goal line, and then as you mentioned, the 200-foot back check, unfortunately, he was out of gas for the rest of his power play shift.
And the power play now over. We're back at 5 aside. So a 4-on-3 goal scored by the Bruins as Taylor Hall gives them a lead as we approach the midway point of the first period. Right in front of the benches, O'Neill backhands one Fiala, taking off his stick. Ping pong through the neutral zone. Now it's Nick Foligno. Forcing one deep behind the net, hoping for Craig Smith. Ends up back to Charlie Coyle, right wing half boards. Coyle to the goal line. Angle shot, whistles all the way around. Coyle and Smith in on the forecheck, looking for the puck, and now it is feathered all the way out to the neutral zone, where it's put by Nico Stern. But Grizzly able to wall off Conadura and do a nice pivot pirouette and spring the Bruins back the other way. Kulikov, though, controls for Minnesota. Kulikov. There's the first to the puck into the skates of Taylor Hall. He's freight trains. A Wild win the puck.
All right.
Turning it over to
Getting everything fixed back up. It's been a while.
Ren Pitlick has it center circle. He'll wait for some help and finds Kaprizov. Drives one. Low save made by Swayman. And he will hold on midway through the first with the Bruins on top 1-0. Well, the Boston
All right, we are
scoring goals here lately.
welcome in. We're getting everything back going again. It's been a while since we've done a hockey game. Trying to get the view fixed up the way I want it again. Still looks like I still have something else missing over there. Just one more white fleck up there. We try to keep it as clean as we possibly can. There we go. I was missing one there. We try to keep it as clean as we possibly can and make it as enjoyable as we can for you. Listening to hockey with us, watching the game, and this is how we do it if you're brand new to us. I love hockey, watching it live. I'm starting to really get into trying to understand more as a follower of the full season. We got Olympic hockey coming up here in not just a couple weeks, really. It's really not that far off. They haven't identified the first games yet that I've seen, the dates and times. I'm keeping my eyes open. I know the initial openings for hockey around the 3rd, or the Olympics are around the 3rd and the 4th. So they're saying around the 10th for Olympic hockey is the last I've heard. We'll keep up to date and updating you on that as we go along. If you're finding us for the first time, this is how we do it. This is our hockey. This is the way we have some fun, and we are pumped up to do the rest of this season for the NHL as much as we can get in. And the Stanley Cups, following all the teams. We follow everybody, not just one. We follow them all. You'll see different teams, different times on our channel. And again, can't wait for the Olympics. I mean, how great will it be to call Russia versus Sweden, or the United States taking on Canada. Whoever it is, we'll be trying to look and bring it on here. Welcome in Carrie Allen. Welcome in Mara for coming in. Appreciate you guys. Francisco jumped in. Make sure I didn't miss anybody else. I don't think I did. Yeah, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. It'll help us as we continue to work to grow what we're doing here on the channel. It would really mean a lot to us if you would consider doing that. Pete, are you a Caps fan? No, not at all. Not at all. I'm really not a fan of any team. If I had to pick a team, it would probably be Nashville, because I've seen more Nashville games than I have any other team going to Nashville for work.
No, they haven't.
Here we go.
Nashville is a surprise for me in the Central, and Colorado, you just knew they weren't going to stay down forever. So it's a tough division. The Wild have hit a bump.
That'll be fun.
We're going to straighten it out.
And pass called here. And another check-in with Ardo Cal.
Thank you very much, Bob. We'll take it to Columbus in New Jersey. Not so much. Tatar made it 1-0 for Jersey.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Tie it up thanks to the effort here from Max Domi.
Max, don't you dare Domi from scoring. Puts one in the basket. They're tied at 1 up there. We're 1-0 here in our game.
The 4th game in 6 nights for the Bees. They've won 3 in a row. 6-2-2 in their last 10.
Boston currently has the puck.
The Minnesota team that's
Neutral ice right now.
Tasting victory, but they haven't played many games.
They're going back and forth. Under 10 minutes. Under 10.
It's the only other game in the last 2.5 weeks that Minnesota's played.
Nice shot on goal. Missed. Shoulder
Save
save and a beauty.
Brings off the other way. Puts on the brakes at the blue line, but just barely drags the puck offside. ESPN Hockey Night is brought to you by Verizon, the official 5G network of the NHL.
That's a good jump in this game, hasn't it? I mean, the Wild obviously wanting to avenge the loss at the Winter Classic, but they had a good start. Obviously, they give up the power play goal to the Bruins in this period, but I think both
all right,
teams
Minnesota on the attack now.
This hockey game, good energy from both sides.
And it's interesting you talk about the Wild is they haven't played in so long with all the COVID positives. Stressing 11 forwards with Duham testing positive just this morning, actually. Pulled off of the morning skate here at the TD Garden. Unavailable because of COVID protocol.
Minnesota, this is their 2nd game in 17 games. Good Lord.
There's a giveaway. Molina reaches the boards behind the net by Connor Clifton. Swayman just about turned one over, and now Dumba pinching in.
Oh, just missed the centering.
Pregame keeps it outside. Throws one towards the net into the right wing corner. Molina will walk it around. Along the half boards, waiting for it. Well, Brodeen. It's in the blue paint. Chopping at it. Side of the net, Rossi. And now it's feathered back up the wall, and the Bruins break out. Frederick has it. Banks one, hoping for Anton Lee. Beat to the puck by Dumba. And the Bruins will peel off and make a change.
Good stuff from the youngster Rossi there, getting inside.
Good all the way around there so far.
The biggest of guys, but you can see he has the courage to go to the hard areas. Good opportunity there.
And Jonas Brodeen making his return from COVID, just as a couple of players are lost to it. But Dean Evison talked about what he thinks Jonas Brodeen's return means to this team, their style of play, and how he fits right into it. As Carlo has it right point along the half boards.
Boston on the attack.
Wheeling and dealing with Polito. Carlo flips one to the shelf in the far corner. Oscar Steen. Lost it in.
And Dean Evison mentioned about Brodeen. The issue that he feels that the Wild have had mostly is that they've not been able to get out of their own zone cleanly.
Ooh, big hit. Big hit on the side.
But he's also got great feet, and he can skate it out of trouble, so that's something they're looking forward to having in the lineup once again.
You look at Brodeen, and Bill Guerin talks about how underrated he is. I mean, he signed a big contract with these guys. He's so critical to their success, the way that he breaks that puck out, as we're talking about, Bruce.
This will be icing on Minnesota.
Icing Minnesota.
Well, we'll take a look at the power play goal for Taylor Hall, and why this happens is because of quick puck movement. When you move it quick, you get the defenders out of position. Look at the space that's there for Taylor Hall. A fortuitous bounce or deflection off of Brodeen, but when you move it quick, you don't dust it off, you create space like that. Good job by Boston on the power play.
Face off again. Minnesota with control.
By Minnesota. And Ren Pitlick banks one deep.
He just said Mixel Pitlick. Isn't that the villain from Superman?
From the near side. His shot was blocked. Pasternak back the other way.
Is he playing in this game?
Across the line, looking for a toe drag, and he was walled off nicely by Kulikov. There's Lipinchin, puts it into the trapezoid, moved around to the far side. Loose side of the net. Got the line by Howell at the point.
Still alive, still alive. In Boston's end of the ice.
Walled off very nicely by Jordy Ben, and the puck out center circle.
Boston's going to reset.
Some of the trouble we were talking about, Bruce, with the Wild having trouble breaking the puck out of their zone and resorting to just flipping it up out into the neutral zone and getting those counter bodies off the ice.
It takes away from your offense, doesn't it? I mean, you get hemmed in, you don't make tape-to-tape passes. It certainly can stifle, the way you want to play. Minnesota's a very good offensive team, but it starts coming out of their own zone. If they can do it cleanly, they give their forwards a chance.
Then plays one left point, gets a return.
Wide shot, Boston. Under 6 minutes, under 6.
The defense pinch, which also makes their forecheck so effective. Leaves a little bit of open space up the middle of the zone, though.
They're about to take a penalty.
Delayed penalty here.
Hold the man over, and he will go. So out of the box, or out of the net, and Zuccarello puts one side of the net, and now is missed by Kaprizov because it's now a 6-on-5. Fiala wraps one back to Kaprizov at the left point. Delayed penalty call on Boston.
Hey, Brooke, welcome in, Brooke.
Kaprizov holds along the half boards. Gets double teams.
Minnesota's still on the delayed penalty.
Continues for Minnesota. Fiala plays it straight away. Goligoski. Now it's Fiala along the goal line. Kaprizov. He gets behind the net. And it is finally now touched by the Bruins as Trent Frederick able to stop play. A power play for the Wild when we return.
All right, quick break.
63 Boston, minor penalty holding. Boston 25, minor penalty interference.
We've got 2 penalties called.
No, not yet, Katrina. In a few minutes. A few minutes we'll be doing that.
For Minnesota when we return.
All right, ice hockey at its best. We will be right back here in your living room or your family room. We'll be right back in just a minute.
Thursday, February 24th, Inside the Huddle returns to the network. Dole Whip Dad, Myers and the Mouse, co-broadcasters sit down. We review weekly the NFL, its interactions, transactions, trades, retirements, the draft in depth. We will have the draft coverage live right here on the channel. Join us Thursday nights, 9 p.m., Inside the Huddle. Put it on your calendar. You don't want to miss it. Hey, if you're a fan of the NFL and you want to have fun during the Super Bowl and the AFC and NFC Championship games, well, participate in our fundraising event, the Super Bowl Pool Blocks. We have blocks available, limited in number. They're going quick. All 3 games are available. It's a fundraising event, big payouts on all 4 quarters, different numbers for every quarter. It's all online. We'd love for you to be in. Reach out to me on email or social media to participate in our Super Bowl block pools and the AFC NFC games as well.
Just a little bit of pixie dust.
Just a little bit of pixie dust is all you need when working with Christina Whitman, realtor of choice for the Disney Chaotic Clubhouse. From making magic as a cast member to spreading magic as a top realtor for Century 21, she'll help you put that gold Century 21 sold sign on your property for sure. Central Florida's finest, Christina Whitman, 407-789-5334. Tell her that Pete McDevitt sent you.
All right, coming back in. Here we go. 2-man advantage for Minnesota. 2-man advantage. 4 under 5 in the quarter. You got a 2-minute, 2-man advantage.
Interesting. Rossi is absent from this top unit. This 5-on-3.
5-on-3. There's the score, Minnesota. We got to get the goal thing together for them. Wow. That was quick. That was really quick into the 2-man. So we got a power play still for 124. That's his 14th goal of the season.
And really good with his vision, but he doesn't give away, doesn't play his whole hand.
1-1 game, 1-1. 124 power play. Here we go. Boston's got the puck, got control. Gonna clear it down. Amy H is here. Welcome in, Amy. Ollie's in here. Welcome, Ollie. The lovely Minnesota Martha joining us tonight.
It struck me that 5-on-3 a little different than the way the Boston Bruins played theirs. The Wild was much more spread out, which certainly makes it harder for the defenders. That's just so much ice for them to cover.
On the power play, Minnesota for another 55 seconds, but Coyle easily center circle. The Bruins change all 4 penalty killers. 45 seconds to go. 1-man advantage. Zuccarello looks at center circle to Frederick. Boldy. Ezekiel drops one off, making his NHL debut in a building he grew up going to Beanpot games in.
Big Matt, welcome in, buddy. 24 seconds on the power play. Oh, what a shot, blocked. Nice defense there, Boston.
Along the half boards, he plays it back up top. Here is Fiala. There's another save by Swing.
Nice job. 6 seconds on the power play. Real nice. What's up, Fringe? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We got ESPN on a little bit of a glitch here. We'll have to wait for a second for them to come back. Bernie will keep us updated. If any one of the moderators wants to keep me up to date on shots on goal, I can only see it when they highlight it on the TV. If you can get it off the internet quicker and update me, I'll keep the screen updated. 6 seconds on a power play.
Minnesota goal, by the way. Kaprizov on the power play at 1925 with Zuccarello and Fiala, the 14th of the season for Kaprizov. And now Bergeron gets chased. So Marchand moves in to square off on this draw with Nico Sturm, and now Sturm is shown the door. And the crowd likes that. On the tour, here's the draw. Back to Brodin. He'll drive once.
Minnesota coming off of the goal, coming off with a power play, puts the biscuit in the basket. Wow.
Face-off win, and I think Sturm may get a deflection on it in front, right there. Hard to tell.
Back top basket. Wow. Top shelf on that.
The face-off win.
That was a pretty shot.
Good stuff by Minnesota.
Well, you look at the way the Boston Bruins, if you get thrown out, no matter what happens, no matter what position you're in, you've got to know what your job is. If you win the face-off, you got to know what your job is if you lose the face-off. In that situation, there was some confusion.
Coming up on 3 minutes in a period. 3 minutes.
We'll get the official scoring, but Bush, I think you're exactly right. I think Nico Sturm just barely redirected that puck past Swayman to give the Wild a 1-goal lead. There's Brodin along the half court, pushing it behind, hoping for Sturm. Out to the neutral zone. Taylor Hall is taken down.
Oh, he got knocked down hard. Fans wanted a penalty. They ain't getting it.
Retribution for that hit by Dumba. Across the line, Gaudreau holds up along the half boards and turned it over.
Turned it over. Boston coming now. On the attack.
Being helped out by Marcus Foligno. Now Ben moves the puck that gets rolled by Pasternak.
I am a donkey.
Able to free up for Minnesota.
Bye, donkey.
And through center. The fire one in. Swayman blockers it aside. And now we've got a whistle.
What's the whistle?
With 2:10 to go in the opening period, and the Wild on top 2-1. ESPN Hockey Night is brought to you by Dunkin'. Smoother than freshly brewed ice. Dunkin' Cold Brew will keep you running all season long. Because where there's hockey, there's Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
All right, 2-minute break. We'll stay here with you for a minute. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're here. Hope you're having a good time with the channel. As we've stated, we had the highlight earlier for the Super Bowl pool. We are already over halfway sold out of the Super Bowl games and a third sold out of the playoff games for the AFC and NFC Championship. If you're interested, please get with me so I can get you the links. They're going to run out quick. Run out quick. We're not going to have any blocks left. I already have people sending me emails today. Yeah, when's it close? Well, it closes as soon as it's full. I don't have control over that. So, as I told everybody that I talked to today, send it in and get it done. We'd love to have you in. That on there. Hockey coming, more coming in the month as we get through. We're going to get through the playoffs of the NFL and the Super Bowl and the championship game for college. And then we'll have more hockey. It'll really kick in. I will mix a couple games in throughout next week, and the next 2 weeks won't be a ton, 1 or 2, but at least we'll stay in the fold with hockey, mix up the teams. I have no idea what games I'm going to call yet, but we'll keep up with that. And, we just appreciate you being here. Hit that like, hit the subscribe if you're new. That would help us. We'd love to do it. If you are new, put it in the chat where you're from, what team you follow. Let us welcome you in properly. We would like to do that here on the channel. So hang tight. We'll be right back. It is an in-game timeout. We'll be right back here. Here we come. Well, that went off quick. Let's see. I want to move that. I want to put that up here when we have it. I got to lock that in. I unlocked some things here to do some stuff, and now I got to reset them here.
Canadiens Bruins right here at TD Garden, and Maple Leafs Coyotes in Arizona. That game on Wednesday night between the Canadiens and the Bruins here at TD Garden was supposed to be played in Canada, in Montreal. But the league right now, until they're allowing fans back in the Canadian buildings, either postponing games, or that's technically a Canadiens home game that's been relocated to
What's
Boston.
up, Chris
Guy? Next night will be here
I don't have any other games scheduled right now, Chris.
Juggling by the National Hockey League and for the fans in an empty building. So good job on the NHL to do that.
I haven't even looked at what games I'll do next week yet. I'll look at that on Sunday. But welcome in, Chris. Oh, we got him chirping. We got to fight. Let him go. Hit him. Come on. There we go. There we go. Hit him in the head. Woo! He's got his helmet off. Woo!
For ripping the helmet off of Zuccarello. You can't do it. Referee Corey Savret right there. It's one thing to throw a couple of punches and jabs when you rip the helmet off intentionally.
Somebody's got the referee by the nipple almost. Good Lord. Can't grab the ref there. Come on.
After a whistle.
Giving him one of them twisters.
It looks like Minnesota will get a power play out of this.
We got Kaprizov and Bleed already in the box, sitting down. Skated over together. It actually looked awfully cordial based on what happened when the puck was in play.
Wow. What's winner? I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, we got a penalty coming up.
Now, you appreciate the intensity, but
let's see what the calls are.
You love the willingness to want to get in there and get your nose dirty, but see, he grabs right there. He grabs with the visor. And Zuccarello reminds official Corey Savret that's a penalty. He says, yep, you're right. And Frederick will sit in the box, and it'll be another power play here for the Minnesota Wild.
I mentioned it before, but Anton Bleed, 81 for right there on the left, on the right rather. He comes out and he just was heavy, looking for a hit, looking to start something. He obviously succeeded with his line mate Trent Frederick. Curtis Lazar out there with them. Bleed in for Thomas Noshik, who's out tonight.
Yeah, hockey wouldn't be complete without fights. I agree.
For ripping the helmet off for Trent Frederick.
All right, 2 minutes. We're going to finish out the period on the power play if nobody scores. Or at least if Minnesota doesn't score.
Bleed and Kaprizov both go 2 minutes for roughing. Frederick, 2 for sportsman conduct for pulling off the helmet via the visor. Dump up in the try.
Oh, nice shot. Breakaway! Boston! Oh!
Just in time. A little tic-tac-toe play back across the Boston line for Minnesota. Foligno, right wide. Sets up Fiala. Fiala right back. And Foligno missed the redirect up into the netting and out of play.
1 minute 19 left. 1:19
Well, there's an opportunity for Minnesota
in the power play. 1:07 in the period.
Trying to pick it up
1:07.
shot. But because Marchand is slow to get his stick and get back, he gets this opportunity not as cleanly as he's like, his confidence wasn't quite sure what to do. Bush as a goalie, that's got to be one of the toughest decisions if you go out or not.
Yeah, and I wonder if Marchand was confused as well, because I didn't think he was skating as fast as he typically would. I think he was expecting Kokkinen to come out and play that puck, and because of that, with a decision and a missed opportunity, yeah, those are tough plays for a goalie. You got to make the decision quickly.
Jesse, can we drop today's video? Is that all right with you?
Borber trying to keep it moving. Kept straight away by Goligoski.
Shot on goal there. Come on.
47 seconds to go in the first period.
It's time to put the win in winter at Dunkin'. Introducing Winter Blend.
Somebody get me donuts.
Vibrant new medium roast that's full-bodied and smooth with notes of ginger snap. Take on the day with Dunkin'. Enjoy a medium hot or iced Winter Blend coffee for $2. America runs on Dunkin'.
Brian Boucher, AJ Malesko.
Interesting lineup out here. You got Addison, who's dressed as a seventh.
We'll do that as the period ends, please.
Power play for Dean Evanson's Minnesota Wild.
47 seconds.
That opens up an opportunity for Addison to get on the power play. Good opportunity for him here.
He's got the puck. Now to Zuccarello. Zuccarello put it right between the circles. Controlled by Goligoski. He gets a return.
30 seconds, 30 in the period.
It is controlled now.
Cupcake preferred, Martha, of course.
To Goligoski. Goligoski holds.
Wrist shot blocked.
Back to Goligoski. He will hold another wrist.
That didn't get through either. Boston clears it.
Down to the last 11 seconds and now 9 to go in the opening
8 seconds and counting.
A little cute there on the blue line.
Across the line, looking for a return. Rebound shot.
Just missed and rolled wide. Here's the horn. All right, that's the end of the first period. Hey, guys, you can help me out today. 23 of you in here. Jesse just dropped the link. It's a quick video. It's like 45, 50 seconds. It's the roller coaster from down in Disney, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train with a nighttime point of view. It's incredible. Check it out at nighttime. Real quick, give it a watch during the intermission. We will play the intermission so you can hear it as soon as they come back from a commercial break. But check out that link that Jesse just dropped. Give it a watch. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. We try to keep you entertained on the channel here all the time.
Greetings all, my name is Dan Wynn and I'm the founder and creator of a Facebook group known as Disney Worlders, and of course we are all about Walt Disney World. We have themed days as in Magic Kingdom Monday, Epcot Tuesday, and at the end of the week Pardon Our Dust Sunday, where we post all the construction news from all over the world. We also have a new page called The Backside of Disney, where Disney Worlders is the magic side, Backside of Disney is the reality side. So come by and check us out. Thank you.
In a world with so many choices, only one YouTube channel stands out from them all. Sean Urban. Become part of this growing community to find all your Disney news, sports talk, discover new food and drinks, and go on epic adventures across the globe. Never miss out on a family fun stream with engaging people, in-chat games, and fantastic locations to see. Don't miss out.
You're invited to the Tropical Nerds channel, where we're launching something exciting. A live-streamed comedy game show called I Knew That. There's a Disney trivia night almost every week. 3 contestants live on every show, buzzing in, answering questions, and playing games in a format you've never seen before. Subscribe now to help us launch this. And there's one more thing. We want you on the show. Contestants appear on these new vision screens via their webcams, and they have a lot of fun.
We are the Florida Park Explorers.
We explore the parks 5 to 6 days a week with great live streams and vlogs. We cover everything from rides and food to magic and fun and fireworks. So come join us on our adventures as we take you through
the Disney parks and more.
And check out our all-new channel, the FPE Network. And thanks for watching.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
Hi everyone, this is Ron and Meredith of the Doofily Crew.
We love sharing our adventures to Disney World, Universal Studios, and everything else Florida has to offer. On our channel, you will find various videos of our adventures.
We also live stream every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us as we love interacting with everyone in the chat.
And if you love Disney merch, you must tune into our live streams to see Meredith's trip hauls. It's a sight to see. I keep asking myself if we have room for all her merch.
Stop by and say hi. Hope to see you real soon.
Some great channels right here on YouTube. All of their links are right in the chat. You can check it out and enjoy their content if that meets your match for what your viewing pleasure is. Welcome in Cynthia Martinez. Hello, Cynthia. She's all about Minnesota tonight. Samuel B is in here. Welcome in, Sam. Great to see you guys coming in as well, celebrating hockey with us. The return on our channel, first hockey game we've had in quite a bit. We're excited to get going again. We are at the end of the first period. We should take the shots on goal down because that will change. So we'll leave them up as double zeros because that'll work and make it easier for next time. for when we come back out in the second period. They're coming back for their commercial break. We're going to let you listen in to everything that's going on. Hey, Adventures of Jack and Maddie, welcome back. Welcome back. All right, here comes halftime report. We're going to listen in.
With us both, that is the legend Mark Messier, 6-time Stanley Cup champ. I am Linda Cohen. I want to welcome the viewers from two amazing games. Of course, on ESPN, the Wild with a 2-1 lead over the Boston Bruins. And then over on ESPN Plus, thank you for watching. It's the Pens with a 3-0 lead over the Philadelphia Flyers. But we're going to start with the Wild and the Bruins, a real competitive matchup. And we will go there. And this is how the Boston Bruins started. They can always depend on Taylor Hall. He knows where the net is, Mess.
Yeah, he sure does. He gets a shot on net, and all you have to do from that angle is get it on the net there. The goalie, you let it get through his legs. A little bit of a soft goal, but making the goalie go laterally across the crease there is always a tough save.
Yes, but you know what? I'll tell you, Minnesota is resilient. They would come back, and if the guy who has changed the culture of this team, I'm talking about Kirill Kaprizov, the one-timer right there, Tazi.
Well, if there's a team that's getting it done by committee, it's the Minnesota Wild this year. They seem to be getting great contributions from everybody, but the two guys that are catalysts in the offense are Zuccarello and Kaprizov. They are really leading it, and again here tonight making great plays, and sure enough, they are on the scoreboard again.
Right, team player. This is a team effort. That's what the Minnesota Wild is. And Nico Stern, not a household name, but it is in Minnesota.
Well, never bad to be from your hometown. Getting a chance to play in your hometown.
It definitely doesn't hurt. And right now, it's crazy, but this is the way the NHL is this year. Nothing is predictable. The Wild Mess, as you know, they had been leading the Central Division for quite some time, but now they find themselves in that first wild card spot. Do you believe in the Wild moving forward?
Well, they've proven a lot of people wrong so far this year. They're getting great coaching. Like I said, they're getting it done by committee so far this year, and they seem to be playing really, really structured games. So I think they're going to make the playoffs this year, obviously, and not obviously because they're in a wild card spot, but I think they'll make the playoffs there. And if they can continue to get the contributions from those two guys that we're looking at right now, Kaprizov and Zuccarello, who are leading them, I think they're going to find themselves in the playoffs this year.
And then you have the Boston Bruins. And we talked about this earlier, but it's worth bringing up again how Bruce Cassidy has broken up the perfection line. They're down 2-1. Nothing is set in stone with them. They are in playoff position right now, but there's a lot of competition there in that Eastern Conference.
It sure is. And I've never been a big believer in breaking up a line, but I think throughout a long 82-game schedule, it's not a bad thing to break the monotony up, get everybody a fresh start. They're trying to introduce new young players into the lineup and letting them have a chance to play with veteran players sometimes can be helpful. I don't look at this as a long-term solution. I look at this as something that will happen over maybe a week or two, but ultimately I think that line will get back together and they'll put more emphasis on the other lines in order to help them get some chemistry.
Do you like their depth on this Bruins team?
It's too early to tell. Like I said, they're introducing a lot of young players right now. They're in a little bit of a transition. They still got some great veteran players there. And they're finding themselves, obviously in the playoffs at this point right now, but it's a struggle. It's a tough league, tough conference. And I think ultimately in the end, the Boston Bruins will go as far as their young players can take them.
But what's it like being a veteran on a team that has a bunch of young players that you're trying to make mesh and create great winning chemistry?
Well, you got to be patient. There's nothing that you can't rush experience. You can't rush time in the league. But you have to be patient. I think that's one of the reasons why Cassie is putting some of the veteran players off that perfection line and helping some of the younger players transition. But ultimately, you don't break up a winning combination that they've proven over a long period of time. You need that production from them. But I think like I said, over 82-game schedule, a lot of things can happen, a lot of changes. You keep things fresh, and maybe this is something that'll be here for the short term.
Bruce Cassidy, always a Coach of the Year candidate. The guy who is a front runner right now is the guy behind the bench for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Mike Sullivan. The game on ESPN Plus. Brian Rust, amazing. I told you about his third straight multi-goal game. He scored the first two for the Pens in this 3-0 first period for Pittsburgh, trying to win their 10th straight. What do you think about this player back from injury?
Well, he's such an efficient player. He's got a high hockey IQ. In order to play with Sidney Crosby, obviously, he does a lot for Sidney. I know Sidney Crosby makes everybody he plays with good and great, but he's also doing a lot of work on that line. He gets in on the forecheck. He creates a lot of speed. He can finish when he gets an opportunity. But like I said earlier, he's coming up as an unrestricted free agent there, and he's going to make things very tough on Pittsburgh right now, the way he's playing.
Time to open up the wallet, Pittsburgh. All right, much more on Matt Zuccarello, Kirill Kaprizov and the Minnesota Wild with a 2-1 lead over the Bruins. Stay tuned.
This first intermission report is presented by Lexus. Innovation means nothing unless it sparks something.
Let me tell you, you want to be successful? You gotta hustle. You gotta go the extra mile. Make a name for yourself. Have a firm grip. Always dress for success. And you gotta show them who's boss.
Thanks for coming in. We'll get back to you. Hustle, sure, but for what matters. When you do, it leads to amazing.
Welcome to the next level. The all-new Lexus NX.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5 cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
The time is coming for us to get out and go again. To witness things that make us feel a little more normal. But we're all going at our own speed. At Enterprise, peace of mind starts with our Complete Clean Pledge, curbside rentals, and low-touch transactions. With so many ways to help, you can count on us for the assist. Enterprise, official partner of the NHL.
America's most reliable network is going ultra with Verizon 5G Ultra Wideband now in many more cities so more businesses can do more. Mike's Bike Shop, downloading up to 10 times faster. Whoa, is that already? Yeah. Hello, business on the go. Bye-bye public Wi-Fi. 5G Ultra Wideband is faster and safer. Would you look at Reyes real estate name? Closing in low lag, crystal clear HD. It's a new day for more businesses. 5G Ultra Wideband is now in more and more places. Verizon is going ultra, so your business can too.
Real cowboys get customized car insurance with Liberty Mutual, so we only pay for what we need.
Hey, Tex, can someone else get a turn?
Yeah, hang on, let's break my record. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
There's so much new in the new chicken and bacon ranch, but the clock is ticking, so we gotta hurry. There's new rotisserie style chicken, new peppercorn ranch, new hickory smoked bacon, new... Did you just spike the foot long?
Sorry, I didn't want to delay a game.
Save big. Order through the app.
These are the believers. Their belief lifted locker rooms, living rooms, neighborhoods, whole communities. Because here, belief is strong. But one question remains. Whose belief is strongest? Welcome back to the Lexus First Intermission Report. Thursday night is Hockey Night on ESPN. Next week, the Flyers and Bruins meet in Boston.
And he's got the hat trick!
And on January 20th, the Avalanche take on the Kings. All for hockey, Thursday nights on ESPN.
All right, don't sleep on the Kings. Linda Cohn, Mark Messier here with you in between periods. Wild up 2-1 on Boston. But in the meantime, how about Tomas Tatar doing his thing against the Blue Jackets? What a movement.
Always had nice silky mitts, Tomas Tatar, and makes no mistake when he gets the opportunity there.
No, wow, what mitts by Tomas Tatar. All right, that's for the Devils. But wait a minute, Columbus would respond. Thanks
I got
to Max Domi. What an inspiration.
Right place at the right time. Go to the front of the net. Good things happen there for most players.
All right, not a lot of good things happening with the Buffalo Sabres. This just in. But how about the Sharks? 3 goals during a 5-minute span to jump out to a 3-0 lead against Buffalo. Sharks, sneaky goodness.
Sneaky good this year. They've hung around a little bit. They've had a great start, and I don't think anybody predicted they would be in the position they are right now, so it's good to see.
Absolutely, as they make a run. And how about the Wild? 12-0-1 this season. When they lead after one, they have a 2-1 lead over Boston. You've been watching that. Let's this first intermission report.
Farmers Auto multi-policy discount. The more policies you have with us, the more you can save on your auto insurance.
Hey, hon.
Hi, honey.
My what?
Well, you get a discount for insuring your jet skis and boat, RV, life, home, and more. You can save
Great
up to
job, Mike,
45%.
Jesse,
Well,
Bernie.
we
Excellent
offer
job
coverage for
tonight.
a whole lot of things, and you can save a whole lot of
Excellent
stuff
job.
with
Thank
Farmers
you.
Policy perks.
You guys make this channel better.
17-yard garage you got there?
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I love a good deal. I love finding
Welcome,
good
Vladimir.
deals like this because this Fritos Chili Cheese Junior Wrap is 99 cents.
I feel like they just marked it wrong, but I'm not telling right.
Sonic Fritos Chili Cheese Junior Wrap.
It was a tragedy. With knockoff batteries, Little Miss Cupcake never stood a chance. Until Energizer Ultimate Lithium. The #1 longest-lasting AA battery. Case closed.
Hey fellas, we've got to talk. It's about your food. It has spray-on flavor and powdered meat. It's time for fresh food that belongs in the fridge next to our food. Now, who's hungry? Fresh Pet.
Subway's Eat Fresh Refresh has so many new food laws. Here's how they line up. We got the new chicken and bacon ranch, new Baja Steak and Jack, and the new Baja Chicken and Bacon, a.k.a. the Smoke Show. Save big. Order through the app.
Hey.
The stories of the men and women in the military who have sacrificed so much for us are fading from the headlines. Many of these brave heroes came home with injuries that changed their lives forever. But for some service members, the greatest casualty is being forgotten.
As a father, I'm eternally grateful to Wounded Warrior Project.
One of the biggest concerns that my husband and I had was what was going to happen to our son when we were no longer here. Wounded Warrior Project is going to be there for the long haul. Alan's not in this alone.
Call or go online with your gift of just $19 a month, and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It's very much appreciated. I'm just one of many. Please don't stop giving.
Call or go online at honorwarriors.org.
Legends are made every day, and you could be one of the greats. Get the W.
We are back on ESPN Night, ESPN Hockey Night, presented by Expedia. Just about set for the start of the second period. 3 goals scored in the first, all 3 on the power play. Special teams, a big deal in the first 20 minutes. Papa Shew's with Brian Boucher. AJ Malesko is ringside. We'll talk to her in a moment. You talked about the little things and how much Minnesota needed to concentrate on those.
Yeah, it was important, right? And I thought the power plays for both sides are very good in that first period. But yeah, the little things are important when you're in a hockey game, and sometimes it's about winning face-offs at critical times, particularly on the power play. You get a face-off in the offensive zone, you have the opportunity to start with possession. And here Bergeron, who is not taking a face-off, just got picked out. A pick by Nico Sturm didn't allow Bergeron to get out. That left time and space for Brodin. The tip by Sturm was able to go in. But AJ, it's not too often you see 2 guys get tossed out of a face-off in the
same draw.
No, it isn't, and it's a clean win. You mentioned it. It's easy for them. Brodin has a ton of time, and Bergeron's left with a tough choice right there. Because it's a penalty kill, he can't bust out there. Crazy, he can't go out of control, but he's got to get in the way. He's got to front him, and with that little Marco Sturm pick, it makes his life really difficult.
That was Dynamic Duos, brought to you by MassMutual. And in spite of the fact that the Bruins dominated faceoffs in the first period.
Here we go, here we go.
A couple of key ones for the Minnesota.
Goodbye, donkey.
I am a donkey. Side of the ice. Some jump here to start the second period for Minnesota.
2-1 Minnesota. Power play is over.
With Craig Smith along the half boards, reversed back around the net. Aaron Hartman sweeping one back up top to Dumba.
I want to try to change that. Give me 1 second here.
The Isles tried to tee it up, and it was blocked. Taken by Zuccarello. Zuccarello looking for Fiala. He was checked by Derek Forbert. Could not tee up the shot. And now Marchand tries to weave his way across the Minnesota line. Comes together with Dumba, and those two tangle. And they end up in a pile on the ice.
In that first period, Dumba had the near hit on Eric Holla. Just inside the Boston blue line. And you wonder if Dumba is a marked target the rest of this game.
Pasternak feathers one in. All in after it. Comes together with John Merrill in the corner. And now Merrill to the puck behind the net. Chips one out to center. Gathered in by Foligno. He'll get it deep. Grizzly able to hold off the rookie Matt Boldy. But it's back up top. There's a block by Hall. Kept onside Merrill at the left point. So Boldy behind the net. Hall in the far corner. And again, Boldy there to win the battle. Chip one off the boards, but a nice play by Hall.
It was a nice play.
He's in a race for it. Beaten to the puck by Goligoski. And backed up by John Merrill.
Oh, Taylor Hall just took a stick in the face. He was tumbling to the ice.
No call. A couple of times he's ended up flat on his back, wondering where the officials were with a call. Kulikov sends it hard around. And some hustle from Goudreau along the half boards now. Anton Bleed able to get one to Brennan Carlo, and he gets it out to the neutral zone. 2.5 minutes gone by in the second period. Stretch pass, center circle, tipped deep by Kalen Addison. So Addison is getting some opportunities up front as a forward. After we were told earlier today that Dean Evason did not think that was the role he was going to play tonight. But when he's been given some brief opportunities earlier this year to play that role, he's played well.
Yeah, maybe the energy wasn't all that much there for the wild forwards that Evason had talked about, that they were well rested. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Well, the forwards, of course, they all want to be out on the ice as much as they can, but it's tough to manage a bench 11 and 7. It just doesn't roll very easily. Every once in a while, you kind of just want that even number.
They mentioned that Taylor Hall is. It's a stick you see right there. A stick of Marco Rossi clips Taylor Hall and missed call. Unintentional by Rossi, but Hall, even though he went down, wasn't able to draw the attention of the officials to make the call. Play on.
Play on.
Former #1 overall pick back in 2010. The Bruins are his 15th, 4th in the last 3 years. Still a two-time All-Star. And they are trying to trigger maybe some more production, specifically out of MINvsBOS by moving Pasternak to his line.
Yeah, and there's no doubt. And I think Pasternak, if you really ask Pasternak sometimes, and I've had a conversation with him in the past, he's mentioned that he actually enjoys distributing the puck, even though we think of him as a real sniper. So the hope is that he can try and find Hall on more occasions and get his game going and get his confidence up and bring that balanced attack for Boston every single night.
Hitler through center after he turned it over.
Oh, nice hit.
Interesting time about Hall, too. He found success when he came over to Boston from Buffalo after a tough start in Buffalo.
What's up, Tim? Good to see you.
We mentioned in the first period, not here this year. And they were a very good pair. Taylor Hall had a good postseason, a good run with these guys. This year been a little slow. He even said during the break, he's going to work on getting inside, getting to the interior. He's going to shoot from the outside guy. And he said he's looking for a couple greasy goals.
Anton Bleed built in, hit the line threw the timing off. Kaprizov now with lead in the corner. With Barella there to support. And Wild able to get the puck out. This will float the length of the ice just to the left of Swayman, and this will be icing on the Wild.
Let's go. Here's Jack Hughes. Rolls up Hughes. Backhands Casey.
All right, good luck, Ricky. Good luck. Ricky Blaze in the house, everybody.
Getting inside, I think a lot of players can take that approach. And you think about last game, Pastrnak, who's had his struggles as well. The goal against New Jersey, a prime example of it. He took the puck hard to the net, was able to find a rebound, ended up being the game-winning goal. So I think for a lot of guys, even though they're skilled and
they are flying around right now.
I think the key has to be to get to prime scoring areas, and you can find success.
Boston on the attack. Oh, that's a penalty. You just can't do that.
He got dumped right into Kakkonen, and all of the prices that have been paid by Temple tonight finally results in 2 minutes the other way.
Minnesota number 47, 2 minutes for interference.
Well, you see here, Pastrnak kicks it outside, Hall trying to get to the inside, and that's one where
Just trying to move an image real quick, everybody.
Well, the puck was long gone, and he just continued to stay with Hall right there, and Oligoski takes him down, and the missed call that didn't happen before at the walk. Boston gets a power play.
Well, that's exactly what we were just talking about, like getting the interior for all these players in dangerous positions and either take a penalty or lead them take a shot on net.
There's a drive off the setup to Pastrnak as the Bruins win the power play draw. And it is gobbled up by Kakkonen. Boston 1 for 2 on the power play. As they scored the first goal of the game, and it was Taylor Hall that got his 7th of the season.
This year it'll be interesting to see if Pastrnak and Marchand ever switch sides and both go onto their onside rather than the release one time, or just the way those guys can move the puck in their vision and just to change it up a little bit.
Already been fired it off the wall and all the way down. Pastrnak with a head of steam. Marchand across the line.
Coming up on 15 minutes. Coming up on 15. What's up, Dean? Welcome in, buddy.
Along the half boards and out of the point. A saucer pass from
Shotgun formation. Quick shot. Blocked, defended. Minute 30 on the power play.
Pastrnak thought he was tricked. No call by the officials. The power play continues.
Power play continues.
For the Bruins.
And he goes serve, got away with one right there. That was a clear-cut trip.
Pastrnak wraps it around the boards. Brusik a one-touch to the far side. Back up top, Brusik. There's Bergeron. Quick trigger. Did not get through. It comes to the side of the net. Hammered around the wall. Marchand is able to keep it alive, though. He beats Hartman to the puck. Marchand controls. Right in the blue tank. Polino gets dumped. There's a scramble for it. No whistle. It's still loose. They swing at it. Pastrnak puts it on net. And Kakkonen.
Can't get it. Can't get it. A little bit of chirping and pushing going on.
All a good battle in front of the net. A good job by Minnesota to battle as hard as they can. Nick Foligno's able to get to the net right there. The shove by Dumba. I don't think it was a cross check. I think it was more of a shove more than anything. And then good defense there by Marcus Foligno, not allowing Pastrnak to come up with that puck. And there's the trip that was missed. Nico Sturm getting his stick on the skates of Pastrnak there.
5 shot attempts on this power play already for Boston, but this time Fiala is first to the puck for Minnesota. He shoots it all the way around with 35 seconds to go. In the Bruins
35 on the power play for Boston.
Boyle weaves his way through center. Hands one off to Craig Smith. Hollis sets things up. Hall had it go under his stick. Gave it away. Intercepted
Minnesota taking it away, coming down the other side. 1-on-2. Oh, nice shot on goal. 93 miles an hour on that shot.
Across the red line, steps across the wild line, hands one back. Oh, this shot.
Nice save, Minnesota. 1 second on the power play. Let me get this power play pick set up for the other side.
Good look here.
Doing some changing on the board as we
coming in off the rush. You know, that's what Bruce Cassidy was saying. They used to get a lot of power play goals just off the rush, the way that they can create and drive the net. They haven't been doing that this year, and you can see there's a little bit of creativity, and sometimes you just got to play hockey and not worry about setting up.
Frederick gets chased. Lazar moves in to take the draw. The draw was able to win it.
Even strength, even strength. Hey, Dre, welcome in. Good, get out of that. I'm praying for you.
It's a return. Intercept by Lazar. He feathers one forward for Blee, but that's broken up once again very nicely by Brodin.
Minnesota's got to clear it again.
Tried to straddle the blue line, but took his teammates offside, so a wild little retreat. 7 minutes gone by in the second period. All 3 goals scored in the first were on the power play. They've yet to have a 5-on-5 tally. And the Wild, they watched Taylor Hall score the first, but then they answered with a pair of their own to take the lead. As Blee brings it across the line. Dumba was able to knock the puck out of midair, and it looks like he may have put the stick above the shoulder.
Oh, here we go.
With the Wild on top, 2-1. It is hockey night.
May have a penalty. We come back. Mike, just a question because I don't know. I'm learning hockey as we go along. Is it a situation where they keep the shots on goal for the whole entire game and just keep a running total? Is that why I'm seeing 15 all? I'm assuming that's what it is. Mike can answer that for me. And then welcome in, everybody. If you're brand new, this is Hockey on our channel. Hope you're having a good time and enjoying it. My name's Pete. This is the show. A couple great things. Jesse, at the next intermission, will drop a link for a great, it's the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train roller coaster at nighttime. It's a nighttime watch. It's fantastic. Jesse will be dropping that for your viewing pleasure very shortly. So check it out. And we have a cool video that I put up today on empowerment. Jesse, if you want to drop that link as well, it's a great video on dealing with how I deal with depression and challenges and how I hope to help other people. It is a completely demonetized video. There is no money being made on it at all. I want the video to help others. It's not about watches or money or any of that stupid stuff that goes along with social media sometimes. It's simply about helping others. Hopefully it will help you as well. We'll be right back here in just a minute as we go to a quick in-game timeout.
Let's see your run.
If you want to look fresh, you better eat fresh. That's why Subway bought time in my shampoo to talk about the new Baja chicken and bacon. Baja balance and Baja
Kirill Kaprizov with his 14th of the season on the power play from Zuccarello in the first period. Where does that quick trigger come from? Upper body strength. Where's the upper body strength come from? This in the offseason. That wasn't lower body strength or whatever. That's a lot of strength all over the place. When I'm in Preston, no shoes. Look at the weather. Most people would have mailed it in on a rainy day. If you got an outdoor workout, not Kaprizov. I don't know if that looks like Kawhi or Russia. I'm not really sure, but you can see the work.
Thank you, Dean. Appreciate that.
You're not his workout partner?
Yeah, no, I would mail it in and say, sorry, Kirill, day off.
Here we go. Face off. 12:45 on the clock. Start now.
Not a glamorous looking workout facility either. That looked like it was just in somebody's backyard picking up really heavy things.
No excuses, right?
Old school.
Steal a tire, right? Check off of a monster truck. Right?
I see.
Maybe you paid for that, right? The ropes. That thing must cost you, what, $150 to get that workout?
Maybe cheaper than that if you steal the tire.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. You steal the tire.
You're factoring in the stolen tire in your budget.
That's a lot of money, that tire, I'm sure.
Gotcha.
It was interesting when we got a chance to catch up with Dean Evison. He was talking about Kaprizov, and he said he came into his office recently, was upset, and wasn't sure exactly why. Was it ice time? Was it
Boston on the attack right now. Boston on the attack.
Nothing to do with himself. It had everything to do with the fact that the team was losing. He said he hated losing, and he was winning. He had to figure out how this team was going to get back on the winning side.
That could possibly put on here as a shot from the point from Kulikov. And on Swayman, good work behind him by the rookie Matt Goldie to get that cycle started and create a scoring opportunity as Kulikov has it. Center circle, and he brings it across. To the right point, off Marcus Foligno.
Minnesota on the attack now. Boston's end of the ice.
Both of the rookies out there together with Marcus Foligno. Not sure that I remember a shift earlier in the game where the two rookies were playing together for Minnesota.
Nice shot.
His
Deflected.
and out of play by Coppin. Back to our
What's up, Michael? Welcome in.
Will take you to the Flyers and Penguins.
Update.
ESPN Plus, it was 3-0 Penguins, but Cam Atkinson for the Philadelphia Flyers with his 14th of the year into the neutral zone, a 2-on-1, takes the shot himself. Back to you, Bob, so I can go carry my tires.
Well, he's going to steal the mark. Matt Boldy on the right, number 12, the 12th overall pick in the 2019 draft, and Marco Rossi, number 23, the 9th overall pick in the 2020 draft. So that is the future, sitting side by side on the Minnesota Wild bench, brought up together, making their debut tonight, and now Bush playing shifts together.
And they've looked comfortable. And keep in mind, when you have 11 forwards, there's going to be different combinations. So that's why they were able to get a shift out there together. Bill Derek mentioned Dean Evison as well, that these guys are going to be Minnesota Wild players for a long time. Getting a terrific opportunity. Keep in mind also, this Wild team is going to be in cap crunch trouble in a couple of seasons. So it's going to be important that these young guys get comfortable, get acclimated, and eventually be big parts of this Wild team going forward in the future.
I like the way Dean Evison said it. He said, you two are going to be Minnesota Wild players, so why not today? Let's put them in the lineup. I know that Minnesota Wild fans have been confident a bit to see them out here, and they have sort of come hand in hand. You hear them always paired together.
We're all across the line. Carries deep. Sends one to the right wing half court. Pasternak now has it with some space. Pasternak, a little toe drag. Kept onside.
Gets onside. Boston out in front. Lost it.
And Brewer back the other way. Banks it in. Goes after his own building. Gets into the trap of the wing. He's wound around the boards. And now Hall takes a hit. Chops at the center. Pasternak,
Yeah, I agree, Bernie. It's aggressive. What's up, Tony Clark? Welcome in. You got it, Tony. No problem. Hope it helps, buddy. Hope it helps.
John Moore moves it for Boston again. Boston also tonight playing, at least for one game, without Charlie McAvoy. An injury that, according to Bruce Cassidy, is not all that serious. He is day to day. And now,
oh, here we go. We're going to throw down.
Jumping in and joining the fray. Kulikov and Frederick. And the linesman letting them go out.
Frederick is beating the snot out of this guy. Beating the snot out of him. Good Lord.
That fight certainly will get this crowd.
Whoa. Bibbidi bobbidi tutu. Hey, welcome in.
It's getting loud here in Boston. You see right here, Frederick, the hit on Kaprizov, and then the theatrics after that.
Wow. That was crazy. Dog catcher, what's up? Wolfie, welcome in. We got an in-game TO, everybody.
And savings like that make you feel like you won the whole dang thing. Now get new lower auto rates with Allstate. Because better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for a lower auto rate today.
On December 22nd, critics may call The Kingsman gratuitous, obscene, naughty, shocking, vile, insane. We would just like to say you're welcome. Is good long. The Kingsman, rated R. Only in theaters December 22nd.
Look, Serena Williams, Matrix. Serena, Matrix. Serena, Matrix.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream.
If you're always asking, where next? Capital One has a new class of travel card for you. Introducing Venture X. Earn 10x miles on hotels and 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Find your where next with Venture X. What what's in your world.
What a great January we have for you. Saturday, an NFL doubleheader. Kansas City, Denver, Dallas, Philadelphia on ESPN. Monday, the national championship game. Georgia, Alabama. And Wednesday, the first match of the Spanish Super Cup semis between Real Madrid.
You can watch all that football right here on this channel as well.
After this hit, Bush went to the locker room.
Yeah, another look at it. He got tangled up initially with the one Bruin player. Then Frederick came over, finished the hit, and then you could see after that, Kaprizov in significant amount of discomfort, heads down the tunnel and into the locker room. That doesn't look good. That does not look like a guy that's going to be able to shake off, but we will keep an eye on the Minnesota Wild bench and see if he returns. One thing about Frederick, he is not afraid to stand up for himself. He proved it a lot last year. He is one tough customer. And although Kulikov may have gotten the initial jump on Frederick, I think at the end, you got to give the win to Frederick on that fight.
Frederick and Kulikov having a chat. Now that the fight's over, I'm going to break it down, some post-fight analysis. Seems like a pretty pleasant conversation across the scorer's table. But the Bruins are going to get tagged with an extra 2-minute penalty here. And Minnesota will go on the power play. Again, they're 2 for 4. Both of their goals being scored with the man advantage in the first period.
Keep in mind, no Kaprizov once again. They didn't have him on the last power play. That's why Kalen Addison was taking his spot. So a big loss for the Wild on this power play with no Kaprizov once again.
The Wild with the draw. Wrist shot right into the chest. Swayman from Marco Rossi.
Good opportunity for Rossi off that face-off win, and Rossi, who's more known as a passer, got terrific vision. I think probably a little surprised that he had that much time. An easy save for Jeremy Swayman.
And Blues, they gave Trent Frederick an extra 2 minutes for boarding, in addition to the 5 for fighting. So it is Craig Smith in the box serving the Frederick minor.
All right, here we go.
It is a power play for Minnesota. And the Bruins angle one in, but offside. At the Minnesota line.
I think if you're Bruce Cassidy, you tell him a guy like Trent Frederick, you play hard and you hit the other team's best players. They have no problem with that. I think if you're the Boston Bruins, you'll kill that penalty every single time. That's the message on the bench. They don't mind Frederick taking a penalty like that, sticking up for himself, especially when you're targeting the other team's best.
It's interesting. Look at the Bruins. Right now, their power play is 11th in the league, but the last 2 seasons, that's been top 3. So I think that mentality of the confidence in their penalty kill, they still have it, even if it's not quite as strong. It's a little bit more pedestrian.
Back and forth, back and forth.
The outlet across the line, and it certainly diminishes the Minnesota power play significantly. Without Kaprizov,
another clear.
Kills some time behind the net, wraps it all the way back up to Charlie Coyle. Boyle content to rag it down in the corner. And control and kill some more time. Down to a minute 15 to go in the Minnesota power play. Boyle
What's up, Tom Strong? Welcome in.
Goligoski behind the net.
Coming up on 1 minute on the power play. 1 minute.
Great quad. Hartman across. And finish it deep. Bialik. There's it up the boards. Hartman has it. Good shot. Deflects up and out of play.
It's showtime, and the NHL All-Star Fan Vote lets you choose.
Hey, Ray, what's up? Welcome in.
Vote today and decide which NHL stars will take center stage in Las Vegas. Vote on the NHL app or NHL.com/vote.
So power play time once again for number 12 and White, the rookie Matt Boldy, as he's out there with Boudreau on the draw, wins it back to Brodin. Brodin straight away, sets up Boldy. Boldy holds, shoots up towards it, and that's padded out
wow.
By Swayman and cleared all the way down.
Good decision there by Boldy.
Big clear. Coming up on 30 seconds, 30 seconds.
Off that shot or a shot pass off the pads, but I like the decision making by Boldy.
Deflected out front.
Boudreau settles it down. 25 seconds.
25 on the power play. 25.
Dumba plays it up high. That's thrown into the trapezoid. Boudreau controls. Dumba along the half boards. Kicks it to Freddie Boudreau. He'll play it to Boldy in the right wing corner. Boldy. Right quad pass.
Crossing pass didn't do anything there.
Sent deep by Brodin, and now back up to
3
Brodin.
seconds. 2, 1. Power play over. Full strength. Full strength.
Floats just back across the Boston line in time for the penalty to expire. Boldy now 5 aside, brings it across. Sets up Boldy, back to Boldy, shoots.
Oh, nice shot! That's in the back of the basket right there. What's up? The lane one. Welcome in.
In the stands. Boldy off the regroup. Nice play here to kick it out to Foligno and then find some open ice, and then a good feed by Foligno to find him on the cross ice feed. But even before that, Boldy made several.
Thank you, Mike. That makes a huge difference for me. That helps a lot.
The finish. What a moment to score your first NHL goal in your hometown.
Look at some of his family members up there. We mentioned it earlier. He said he thinks there's about 9 of them here, plus a bunch of Boston College players up with Coach Jerry York. He played with them the last 2 seasons, so a lot of it, he still says his best friends there at Boston College. So what a moment. You know what I liked about it? He's known as a shooter. And he's
I hope he gets to keep the puck.
He dishes the puck, and then he presents himself. He gets over.
Yeah, Mike, I was thinking the same thing just as you typed that.
And it's a good back cross team pass, and then he keeps his stick in the position, and then a beautiful finish.
I talked about the 3 scenario. Score your first
3-1 Minnesota.
in your NHL debut in front of your college teammates. You can't script it any better than that. At the right point, Golgowski with a 2-goal lead.
Minnesota on the attack again.
Another penalty upcoming on Boston.
That's cool. I'm glad they do that, Mike. That's pretty cool. Out in front. We got a penalty.
And we'll see who goes. It might be Bergeron for the second time today.
Interference.
Chris Bergeron takes his second minor penalty of the night.
And Minnesota will go back on the power play.
Man, you can't spend that much time on a power play. It's going to kill you.
On your left-hand side, the finish by Bergeron along the wall. The puck was not there. You can call interference. You can call boarding. The right call was made there. But for Matt Boldy, a night he will not forget. And, you know, good for him. He's faced some adversity. He got cut from a World Junior team when he was 18 years old. Came back, won it as a 19-year-old, played a significant role on that team. This year, ankle injury during training camp, then re-injured in November when he had a chance to get called up. And he stuck with it, and now he's getting an opportunity and is making the most of it.
Question whether this puck went up and out directly from the defender, but they're saying it was tipped. No penalty, no added penalty for the Bruins.
And AJ, as best you can tell, still no sign of Kirill Kaprizov down there on the bench, I believe. He is not out, obviously, as part of the power play group, so the best player for Minnesota, I think, still being looked at back in the locker room.
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet. Think that he would be out there if he was back on the bench. You're talking about both these guys, O'Shea and Edison, keeping an eye on these things. But Chris Bergeron, Bob, you mentioned it, second penalty of the game, unusual for Radil Selke candidate. It's such a critical part of the penalty kill. So twice they've had to kill penalties without the captain.
He's won the Selke 4 times, and as you said, every other year it seems he's in the discussion to win it. Although, along the goal line, and the puck gathered in by Charlie Coyle, and he pitchforks it out to neutral ice. Still a minute 25 to go in this power play for Minnesota with a 3-1 lead. In center circle.
Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Minute 12 in the power play, approaching 6 minutes in the game. Shot on goal, deflected. That was a direct right at the biscuit. Good Lord. How did that goalie stop that? He was right there on the doorstep. Wow.
The Bruins can get a change in the forwards, tired legs out there, this long change in the second period.
Fiala across the line. Zuccarello gets it back to him. Check to Zuccarello along the half boards. And Zuccarello tries to dig it free from Lee, and Lee able to clear.
30 seconds in the power play. 30.
Forms up for the Wild. Still 28 seconds to go on the power play. Dumba sends it along the wall. Boldy chips it behind the net. That is back to the point. Dumba cannot keep it in. And once again, the Wild have to regroup in center ice. Foligno. Going over the stick of Boldy. Ended up
10 seconds, under 10 in the power play.
stick as it's sent all the way down by Nick Foligno.
Power play over, full strength.
Nick in there first. Gaudreau took it away, put it on the side of the net. And looking for another goal was Boldy, sweeping at a puck that had to be covered up with the glove by Jeremy Swayman. Well, how about
24 Minnesota
getting his first goal in his first NHL
Oh,
game.
Minnesota interference.
Boldy, the finish, 3-1 Minnesota, and some improving family members.
Wow, what's up, Tony?
This holiday, Verizon has.
All right, so welcome in to everybody coming in if you're having a good time today. We're dropping some links for different things and keeping everybody updated on things going on in our channel. I love using the term things. It was a Walt term. It just sticks in my head. We've got Super Bowl and AFC and NFC championship game blocks available. Right now, they're going quick. Email me or direct message me on social media if you're interested. We are going to run out soon on those, especially in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl is really going quick. We got on our channel a video of the Snow White Seven Dwarfs Mine Train roller coaster. Jesse's been dropping links for that all night. It's a nighttime version of the roller coaster. You don't see that a lot out there. We got it, and I'm really proud of what Casey did with his quality entertainment. And then, of course, we have the video I put out earlier today trying to help those that are going through some challenges in their life. We'll keep those posted throughout the game. Hope you're having fun here. Hope you enjoy the way we do hockey. Jesse just dropped the link there of Seven Dwarfs. If anybody's interested, you can hit that up. We'll be here for another, 4 minutes and some odd seconds before the second intermission of the night, which will be coming up. And again, hope you're having a good time enjoying where we are. If you are and you're new or you're a veteran and you just haven't hit that subscribe yet, help us out. Hit that stupid button. Get it out of the way. Let's keep those numbers flowing. Get us closer to 10K. We'll be right back after this timeout break.
Matt Boldy, and look, he's putting in the work. First on the scene, wins the battle on the forecheck, hangs on the pucks. This is good stuff. From any NHL player, let alone a first player in his first NHL game. Then look at the decision here. Quick get it to the net, looking for a tip. Doesn't happen. Able to back off the Boston defense, find some open ice, and you talk about scoring goals. That's a goal scorer's goal right there. He's able to put it top shelf. Good stuff from Boldy here so far tonight. Bruins back on the power play, though.
2 minutes on a power play.
Just as we went to break.
I'm going to leave the shield up for a minute. Oh, deflected shot. Boston almost got it.
Had an open net, but there was some traffic in front. Pasternak, that point, Grizzly, his drive, and traffic again.
There's a shot deflected. Boston on the net.
Parked in front, and it's Brad Marchand making no doubt about that second one. The first time he had a little trouble corralling it because it came to his backhand. Watch here, look at that gaping net. Not much he's going to be able to do. What a beautiful setup, too, from the front of the net. Bruce Cassidy was talking about how they needed to take advantage of Patrice Bergeron on that spot a little bit more.
To me, it's a heads-up play by Bergeron. Recognizing, and he knows that Marchand is on that back door. It's a no-look play, but he just knows he's there. He could have held on to that puck and buried it back into Kokkinen, but getting the sense that he knows where Marchand is, take a chance, and Marchand was able to finish it off.
I think Bergeron is one of the best in the league at that bumper spot. He really plays it like a bumper spot. He can shoot, he can bump the puck around, and in that situation, he can distribute it with a no-look pass, as you mentioned.
All's Risker deflects wide. Here's Pasternak looking for the equalizer. The Bruins putting some more pressure on. Pasternak cycles one along. John Moore throws it towards the net. Into the skates of Dumba. Holla on the goal line. 1-on-2. Nico Stern tries to dig it free. Pokes it back to Dumba, and it's reversed to Brady. Dumba's got a one-handed stick there. His stick was broken. He was given a left-handed stick. He's a right-handed shot. Fortune was able to make a little backhand shuffle there, but a tough spot to be in when you get the wrong curve. 3.5 minutes to go in the second period. So Gorilla backhands one ahead for Hartman. Gorilla has a nice shot saved by Swayman. And it keeps the deficit only one for the Bruins as Zuccarello misses a point-blank opportunity.
Yeah, an important save for Jeremy Swayman. Your team gets a goal back. You've cut the deficit to 1. The pressure here by Hartman, but Swayman was on top of it, could recognize the play was in trouble, was able to get to the top of the crease. Good solid save made there by Swayman. The importance for a goaltender when you come into games, you want to tell yourself 3 or less. That's the mindset of most goaltenders when they come to a game. 3 or less. You do that, you give yourself a chance to win. And Swayman's at the point in this game where everything has to be swallowed and you have to shut the door to give your team a chance to battle back.
What I liked about that play from the Minnesota perspective is their quick attack. They went, Dean Emerson has talked about going north-south more. Quick touches right in front of me in that neutral zone. They come in and the Hartman pursuit, they get a good opportunity off of it.
The Bruins look to break back the other way. Alina floats one in though, and it is gobbled up by Kokkinen, and he will hold on. Again, plenty of upcoming games on ESPN Plus and ESPN. To make sure you're aware of, Detroit San Jose, ESPN Plus exclusive Tuesday night at 10:30. A couple of games coming up next Thursday on ESPN, right back here at TD Garden for the Flyers and Bruins, Columbus and Carolina on ESPN Plus next Thursday night as well. And then January 17th, a matinee Montreal at Arizona on ESPN Plus. Penn sends one out to the neutral zone.
2 minutes. Under 3 minutes, actually. Under 3.
And the Foligno brothers both out there. Nick Foligno sent it to center. Jordy Ben. Long stretch pass. Broken up at the red line by Connor Clifton. It's right back to Jordy Ben.
Interesting to see how this game progresses, too, with only 10 forwards right now for the Minnesota Wild and how their legs hold up.
And moves in. Ships it around the shelf. Past Zuccarello. Taken by Forward. Forward up to the half wall. And it's poked out to neutralize by Oscar Steen. All the way down into the Minnesota end. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the second period of what has been a fun game to watch.
Has been a fun game to watch.
Had a lot of jump right from the start.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Specialty teams have come through on both sides. There's been physicality. We got a fight. We pretty much have had it all.
Shannon with a takeaway. Turning it right back the other way is Matt Boldy. The rookie comes across the line, celebrating his first ever National Hockey League goal tonight. It's a 5-point from Goligoski. And a left pad save made by Swayman. Upon Merrill, another drive. That one through traffic
deflected
to the far corner. Goligoski pinches in, sends it around to the half wall, but out to neutral ice. Marchand. That pass off the tape of Craig Smith. Smith in the right wing corner. Goligoski takes it away from him, supported by Merrill. Minute 15 to go in the second period. Kevin Fiala waits for some help, and backhands one to Merrill. Right in front of the penalty box doors, they do battle. Forbert comes away with the puck. Here's Pasternak. 1-2 across the line.
1 minute. 1 minute.
By Nico Stern. Pasternak gets the puck back. Lazar floats one in. It's paddled to the half boards by Kokkinen and all the way back to the Bruins line. 45 seconds to go in the second period. Taylor Hall dropped one, but no one was there.
Stolen away, Minnesota.
He rushes the other way towards the net.
Oh, nice. Deflected.
Swayman, though, was able to make the save on Connor Dewar.
Dewar was able to get a lot on that shot and allowed Swayman to get across an important save here late in the second.
With a stretch pass, Dewar finds Stern. Stern leverages his way behind the net, but pays the price.
Oh, what a hit!
Stern slow to get up.
No penalty, clean.
There's a try by Brodin. That goes wide. Dumba has the puck at the right point.
What's up, James? Welcome in.
Keeps it outside the Brodin.
Awesome.
Zuccarello. Left side. That's a club save made by Swayman off the drive from Hartman. Skated free by Oscar Steen, and that will end the period with the Minnesota Wild on top by 1. We showed you that Minnesota unbeaten so far this year in regulation when they have the lead after 1, and they are also unbeaten in regulation when they have the lead after 2. Our score at the end of 2 periods: Minnesota 3, and the Boston Bruins 2.
Check out that video of 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. We'll be right back in just a minute with the intermission coverage. Welcome in, Michael. Bruins are getting out playing tonight. Penalties are killing us. Michael's got a really cool avatar there. Michael, welcome in. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe before rolling out tonight. We're going to hit a couple people that support us real quick here on YouTube. We'll be right back with full intermission coverage in just a moment.
Hello, this is Josh.
And I am Amy, and we are from Central Florida Novelty and Gifts. We are a family-owned small shop. We are an authorized Loungefly retailer.
Please check out our website as we carry Loungefly, Funko Pops, Tervis, Danielle Nicole, and Fig Pins. We take pride in providing great customer service as our customers are our #1 priority. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook for up-to-date product information and new releases.
Well, hello, fellow Disney freaks. This is Disney Connections, and I'm Rob.
And I'm Melanie.
And we are here to invite you to come by our channel over at Disney Connections on YouTube,
where we do unboxings, box swaps, lives from the park, and sometimes we have guest speakers.
We also want to invite you to come over to www.mainstreettreat.com to pick up your favorite Disney treats.
Right from the park, shipped to you. Hope to see you soon.
Hi, my name is Andrea.
My name is Larry, and our channel is called Our Castle Life.
If you like Disney, this channel's for you. We have park vlogs, live streams, hotel and food reviews. We also have Run Disney, unboxings, and swaps with other YouTube channels.
So check out our channel for some down-to-earth Disney fun. Oh, and don't forget to spot our 2 favorite Sphinx cats, Azrael and Valak. They make an appearance every once in a while.
Hey everyone, this is Tina from T. Marie's Plays on YouTube. On my channel, you'll find a variety of things from Disney to Harry Potter, crafting, and more. I do live streams every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and I love when people pop into the chat because I built my channel on community, and I love making friends. So if you want to come hang out and have fun, come to my place. It's also yours. See you there.
You're tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. Thank you so much for being a part of it.
All right, coming back here for intermission, second intermission coverage. We're going to give it to you live. Dan from Disney Worlders, welcome in. Michael, thank you for subscribing. We got a lot of hockey coming up in the fall here, playing out all the way through the season and the NHL playoffs. We're going to cover it here. Olympic hockey starts on this channel. The February the 9th, the tournament starts. I got confirmation today, February the 9th. So that'll be pretty good. Looking forward to doing some Olympic hockey. Should be fun here as we cover it. Enjoy the intermission coverage. I'll be back when we start the third quarter here on the channel.
Unlimited cash grab match. Only from Discover.
Welcome to the Discover Second Intermission Report.
Here in between periods, Wild lead the Bruins 3-2. All angles access. Mark Messier of Matt Baldy's first career NHL goal.
Nobody forgets her first goal, and what a beautiful goal it was. The family's there to witness it. He'll never forget it. I remember scoring my first goal in 1979. First Oiler home game against Rogie Vachon and Detroit Red Wings on my mom's birthday, October 13th. I'll never forget it. But this young player has actually played an amazing game, not only on this goal there, but he's been playing with a lot of composure and hanging on to pucks, and what a promising young future he has.
Look at this list. Last 5 Wild players to score a goal in their NHL debut. Tonight, it was Matt Boldy, the first round pick, 12th pick overall in the NHL draft back in 2019. Kirill Kaprizov was the last to do that, and Kaprizov, of course, has scored his 14th goal in this game, and the Minnesota Wild are up 3-2 on the Boston Bruins. More on this Matt Boldy kid. It's a storybook. I mean, he's a former Boston College star. He grew up a half a mile from TD Bank where the Boston Bruins play, and this is the place where he scored his first NHL goal.
He could not be happier right now, I can tell you. But I'm so impressed with his composure that he played with tonight. He's a big, strong, rangy player, hanging on to pucks, making great plays, not only on the goal, but other areas of the ice there. Minnesota's got to be thrilled with the way what they're seeing out of him tonight.
You know what's interesting? Who thought that this would have an edge to it? Like Bruins Wild? Come on.
Big time edge.
Nasty stuff. Look at this. I mean, Kaprizov goes into the boards courtesy of Trent Frederick. What do you think of this hit?
He got a little tangled up with Grislick, and Frederick is a tough customer. He's coming out to finish his check. Boston being down in the game, trying to get something going there. Frederick's a rugged customer. I like him a lot, and it's unfortunate that Kaprizov got hurt here, but I don't think it was intentional from Frederick.
Yeah, and what I'd like to see as well, the response by Minnesota and Dmitry Kulikov coming to the aid of Kirill Kaprizov.
Yeah, Minnesota, that's what I said earlier in the broadcast tonight. They've done it by committee this year. You look at the team there, everybody's contributing. They're sticking together. They're playing with a lot of composure with the coach and the staff doing a great job. And of course, they got to come to defense when their best player gets hit like that. But I don't think it was intentional. It's too bad he got hurt. Otherwise, it would have been non-play.
Usually when I mention the word nasty, somehow Brad Marchand is involved. But in this case, that's not the case. It's his talent, because he got the Bruins back in this game with this goal. And how about this? I mean, what depth by this Bruins team, for goodness sake. I mean, they're getting goals from all over, and Brad Marchand is making it happen.
Well, he gets more attention for his spiciness than he does from his talent. But anytime that you can make a Team Canada team for the Olympics and all that, you know you got a lot of talent. He's an amazing hockey player. He plays with an edge, which I like, and he drags his teammates into it. And you know when you play against Brad Marchand, he's going to test you in every way.
You know, he's the 14th different Bruin to score for this team in the last 4 games, and the Bees have scored 16 goals during that span. And there's always talk about the depth of the Boston Bruins. Do they have enough? I mean, their coach breaks up the perfection line, but that is a great example of they're getting scoring from everywhere.
Yeah, I think they're changing the team to the point where they're bringing up young players and they're trying to assimilate them into the game. So they're giving them some veteran presence on the lines by breaking up the perfection line. I don't look at that as being a long-term solution, but it's certainly working for them right now. And like you said, the last 4 games, they have been getting contributions from a lot of different players, which is absolutely critical to any team's success. And just to go to show you what I know, maybe the coach knows more than me.
We'll see about that. We'll see where it ends up. One thing, we're talking about Brad Marchand. It got me thinking, and we were talking during the break, Mess, about a player you played with that reminds me a lot of Brad Marchand, Esa Tikkanen. Do you see similarities?
Yeah, I think Esa Tikkanen was always known as a checker, shutdown player, but he had an incredible amount of talent. He was a guy that could have scored 50 goals if we would ever put him in that position. I don't know if he wanted to put the work in to score 50 goals every year, but he certainly had the talent and the shot. But Marchand is an amazing hockey player. Like, you talk about his feistiness, his grit, his determination, all the things there, but talent-wise, him and Bergeron and Sidney Crosby were playing for Team Canada. He showed the kind of talent that he has, and he's on display again tonight. He gets the puck in the open net, makes no mistake. But he also his stick handling and the way he makes plays in tight areas there and grittiness, he's a tremendous asset to Boston.
But you brought up another great point regarding why we see unsung heroes in the postseason. It's because they're finally getting their opportunity to contribute, where during the regular season, they're not used on the power play. They're not asked to be big-time players.
Well, Stanley Cup winning team has players that are overqualified for the 5th and 6th lines there, the depth players there normally. I can give you many different examples there, but in the playoffs there, oftentimes it's the 3rd and 4th lines that do score big goals in tight games because the other 2 lines are shutting each other down. So you're looking for that depth scoring from your 3rd and 4th lines, and like I said, on a Stanley Cup winning team, you're overqualified for those positions because the players are playing on the top 2 lines are better than you, but it doesn't mean that you can't score if you give them an opportunity, and oftentimes it comes down to that depth scoring on the 5th and 6th forwards or the 3rd and 4th lines. You
know a lot about Stanley Cup winning teams. You're on 6 of them. What a future. Let's get another great look of his first career NHL goal by Minnesota's Matt Baldy. Congratulations. We got a good one. We'll be back.
Top shelf.
This second intermission report is presented by Discover, the official card of the NHL.
No annual fee on any Discover card.
Hey fellas, we've got to talk. It's about your food. It has spray-on flavor and powdered meat. It's time for fresh food that belongs in the fridge next to our food. Now, who's hungry? Fresh Pet.
It's time to put the win in winter at Dunkin'. Introducing Winter Blend Coffee, a vibrant new medium roast that's full-bodied and smooth with notes of ginger snap. Take on the day with Dunkin'. Enjoy a medium hot or iced Winter Blend Coffee for $2. America runs on Dunkin'.
No two dreams are the same. But there is one van equipped to handle them all. For over 120 years, Mercedes-Benz vans have been built, upfitted, and ready to go. Because we believe dreams should never stay that way.
I imagine Bandit's first owner was a brilliant astronomer. Until one day, she was taken by aliens. I mean, why else would someone give up the greatest dog in the world?
The magic is calling you to a celebration 50 years in the making. Feel the magic everywhere. Share the wonder of new unbelievable sights. Share the light all around you. And see the world you love shine like never before. Join us for the Walt Disney World 50th Anniversary Celebration.
What if your resume could adapt and improve? Even create opportunities that let you be seen. An Indeed resume never stops working for you.
I'm a fancy exercise bike noob, and I've gone from 0 to obsessed in like 3 days. Woo! After riding 12 miles nowhere, I'm taking a detour. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, you could be working out a way to pay for this yourself.
Get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem for a whole lot less.
Welcome back to the Discover Second Intermission Report. The game's best talents on America's brightest stage. NHL All-Star Weekend, February 4th and 5th on ESPN and ABC.
Politico Mark Messier, game over on ESPN Plus. Now, the Flyers do a therapy mess, having some issues on the power play. And, of course, what does he do? It has to be the stick.
I remember telling my dad a long time ago when I was a kid that I had a bad stick and wasn't doing his job, and he assured me that it was not the stick, it was a sticker.
Oh, well said, Dad. But you know what? I got a new stick and got the assist on the Cam Atkinson goal. Elsewhere around the league, how about Barkov? Alexander Barkov, his 13th goal on the year, puts him on the board here against Dallas. Are the Panthers for real?
They're definitely for real. Got a taste of it last year in the playoffs, and Barkov is a modern-day John Beliveau. Elegant, beautiful player.
Speaking of Florida, Tampa, Nikita Kucherov, first game since October 16th.
Yeah.
Got stopped here, no goals here, 3 shots, 13 minutes.
He's one of those players that can miss all that time, come in there and look unbelievable like he is again tonight, just making things happen.
All right, Cooch didn't score, but you know what? Corey Perry scored. His 10th of the year, Perry. Boy, a double-digit goals season for him for the first time in 5 seasons. How does he do it?
He's got a nose for the net. He knows how to play hockey. And everybody thinks he keeps slowing down, but again, he comes in. He was in the Stanley Cup Finals again last year with Montreal.
And the year before that with Dallas, but sadly for him, they both lost. All right, you've been watching, of course, the Discover Second Intermission Report.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand anywhere. Look, Serena Williams, Matrix. Serena, Matrix. Serena, Matrix.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream.
This is why you want Farmers Claim Forgiveness. Your home premium won't go up just because of this.
Wow, that's something.
You get a whole lot of something with Farmers Policy Perks. Get a quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Let me tell you, you want to be successful? You gotta hustle. You gotta go the extra mile. Make a name for yourself. Have a firm grip. Always dress for success. And you gotta show 'em who's boss.
Thanks for coming in. We'll get back to you. Hustle, sure, but for what matters. When you do, it leads to amazing.
Welcome to the next level. The all-new Lexus NX.
Local restaurants have been hit hard by fees from delivery apps.
They take a huge chunk of our bottom line. All of that comes out of our pocket and goes to them.
So Domino's franchisees went to local restaurants and bought $100,000 of their gift cards to give out to our customers. That way they could support a mom and pop by ordering directly from them.
And no one got hit by delivery app fees.
I can't believe one restaurant is buying another restaurant's gift certificates to give out, but it sure is wonderful.
So if you're not getting Domino's, skip the delivery apps and order directly from a local restaurant.
America's most reliable network is going ultra with Verizon 5G Ultra Wideband now in many more cities so more businesses can do more. Mike's Bike Shop, downloading up to 10 times faster. Whoa, is that already? Yeah. Hello, business on the go. Bye-bye public Wi-Fi. 5G Ultra Wideband is faster and safer. Would you look at Rand's real estate game? Closing in low lag, crystal clear HD. It's a new day for more businesses. 5G Ultra Wideband is now in more and more places. Verizon is going ultra, so your business can too.
As a DJ, I know all about customization. That's why I love Liberty Mutual. They customize my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need.
How about a throwback?
Liberty, 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 liberty. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Flyers Bruins on ESPN next Thursday.
The National Championship, Monday at 8 on ESPN.
All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without express written consent of the National Hockey League is expressly prohibited.
We return to Boston with Ultimate Teammates, brought to you by Expedia.
Yeah, a tough situation for Minnesota. Playing with 11 forwards to start the game. They lose another forward in Kirill Kaprizov, the hit by Trent Frederick. We did not see Kaprizov return, but on the positive side of things, Matt Boldy making his NHL debut.
All right, getting ready to go. Sigma 22, welcome in. Boston is better than Minnesota. Welcome in, Sigma 22. Is this your first time here? And we don't care if your English isn't that great. My English isn't that great all the time either, and I live here. So welcome in, my friend. You're always welcome here. We're getting ready to start the third period of hockey. We got a lot of hockey to come up on this channel over the next, couple months with the NHL finish of the season and playoffs and Stanley Cup championship and then Olympic hockey as well. We're glad you're here regardless how you found us. We don't care how you got here, just that you are here. Hit that subscribe for us and stay a while. We'd really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to us as we're trying to grow the channel up to 10K. Let's get ready for this third period here. Get it fired up.
I mean, you got a three-headed monster.
Daniel, what's up, dude? Welcome in.
Two guys that have been here all year long, and Jeremy Swayman and
Here we go. Here we go.
That are looking over their shoulder, knowing that Tuukka Rask, who has been practicing for some time,
thank you. Appreciate you.
Here in Boston.
Glad you're here.
How it's going to play out. I think it's a tough situation.
Ooh, big hit.
For three guys. It's a tough situation for a young guy in Jeremy Swayman, who has played very well. It looks like he will be the guy that eventually goes down to Providence. I don't know if that situation is entirely fair, but for a young guy you want to play, it's a situation that bears watching and keeping tabs on, as it's going to get even more interesting as time goes on.
Yeah, and you look at Jeremy Swayman, he's waiver exempt, so it makes sense when you're looking at all the big picture, the business side of it, to send him down, and that's what Bruce Cassidy sort of alluded to this morning. But he, over the whole season, he's actually had the better body of work. Now, Linus Ullmark has looked very good over the last month, and since Tuukka Rask has been skating with the team over the month of December, these two goalies have elevated their game. Bruce Cassidy would not go so far to say it was because of Tuukka Rask's return to the team and the competitive drive. He said they're playing better, but had a chance to talk quickly to goalie coach Mike Dunham. He said Tuukka Rask was great, really comfortable on the ice.
Marchand attacks to start off the period for the Bruins.
Oh!
For a wraparound is Craig Smith.
Good try.
Bergeron sweeps one back to the point. Kept onside by Carlo. His shot stopped by Poppy. Loose right wing faceoff dot. Swept that by Carlo. And he gets tied up with Fiala. Fiala able to wedge the puck out across the Minnesota line.
Thank you, Paul.
The Bruins will make a change. Which, how much would it affect you if you were an Ullmark or a Swayman? That news when you hear that, you know, the goaltender has got a much longer and more accomplished resume. Now
Here we got another fight. Knock him out.
drops the gloves, and he's going to go quickly.
Toe to toe. Boston 2 punches. Minnesota retaliates 3, 4, 5. Got him down to the ground.
Versus Dmitry Kulikov. That's the guy you want sending the message to.
Give him the stunner right now. That's Frederick. He just fights with everybody.
And the initial fight,
He got in a fight with his mom before he got here. He don't care.
although it was a situation where Kulikov stood up for his teammate, that's not the guy they want doing it. You can see last period, Marcus Foligno sending a message to Frederick that he will have to answer the bell. And here to start this third period, it's exactly how it played out.
Number 11, 2 minutes for high sticking.
Didn't go as well for Frederick as the last fight against Kulikov went.
5 minutes for fighting.
Wow, they got 5-minute majors. All right, so Minnesota. Wow, Tommy Rhodes, welcome in. Good to see you. Power play, Minnesota.
While Frederick was on his way down, I think it just missed Frederick, which was probably a good thing. And you see Nick Foligno.
Appreciate everybody subscribing tonight. Thank you so much.
It's like got a glimpse of him on the bench during the fight. He was cheering his teammate on, and
The brothers go at each other, huh?
It was his little brother.
All right, Minnesota power play, 2 minutes. Let's do it.
Was met by Craig Smith in the box and was completely shocked.
The Bruins already adding to a season-high penalty minutes. And they have allowed a couple of power play goals to Minnesota. But now we're going to get back to 4 aside.
Looks like we're going 4-on-4.
The rookie Marco Rossi gets tagged to, it looks like, for tripping.
Let's see, where do we want to put that? We want to put it right here?
Minnesota number 23, 2 minutes tripping.
See here, Rossi trying to pursue the puck, and
You know, he argued it right away, and I actually think he's got an argument there. Carlo looked like he went down on his own.
yeah, I didn't see the stick on the skates at all. I think it was one of those situations where Carlo could feel the pressure, leaned into Rossi.
4-on-4 for 148. 4-on-4, 148. Great job tonight, moderators. Excellent job tonight.
Brandon Carlo, the veteran play that puts Rossi in the box. And it will be a very brief potential 12-second power play for the Bruins on the back end. So that erases the wild man advantage. So we'll have a minute 48 of 4-on-4. And what's the draw? Back to him by Goligoski. Barrel outlets to Zuccarello.
Thank you, Sigma. Appreciate you.
Brings it across the line. From the break to the left wing corner. Digs it free. Good job by Taylor Hall, though. He couldn't clear the puck. Zuccarello plays one out in front, trying to drag it.
Oh, almost got that in. Nice shot by the Wild.
Before Hartman could tee it up. Oh, Swayman went for the poke check.
126 on the 404. 126 left.
Keep that play alive, and Zuccarello quickly recognizing that Hartman was all alone in front of the net.
What's up, Joe?
As he goes from backhand to forehand.
Nice, good for you.
Enough of a disruption to kill that.
He's going to beat us, you know that, Joe. We got nobody. Fullback is now out. Another lineman went out. We got nobody. I may go play halfback on Sunday from the wheelchair.
Kirill Kaprizov will not return tonight. He does have an upper body injury. So the hit he took,
he's going to beat us, and they still don't get in the playoffs. That I love.
A couple of times now, based on the hit on Kaprizov.
All right, here we go. Here we go. 1 minute left in a 4-on-4. 1 minute.
This shot blocked up and out of play.
1 minute. Lord, did they just cancel school for tomorrow?
The Minnesota Wild lose their best player midway through the game, and yet they still have the one goal.
MINvsBOS, welcome in.
About 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third period.
Nice. No, yeah, it has, Joe. I'm a season ticket holder too. I agree with you, buddy. 100%.
He drove in the right corner. Needs it for Fiala. And an errant pass. Missed connection with Pregame.
Yeah, right, Bernie. He was at the game last week. He had a good time. All my kids were at the game last week. Everybody but me. 303. Oh, deflected. Bruins on the shot there. Does it, Paul? 14 seconds left in the 4-on-4. 14 seconds. 10 seconds. Still down in Minnesota's end of the ice. 3 seconds. 2. 4-on-4 is over with. Boston on a power play. 6 seconds on a power play. Nice save. 2 seconds on a power play.
Thank you very much, boss.
Update.
Matchup between the Pittsburgh Penguins and Philadelphia Flyers. Jake Gensel. This team has been on fire, and he has been the beneficiary.
Wow.
Team of the year.
Pittsburgh
on the road.
taking the Flyers to the woodshed today. 6-1.
Pittsburgh starting to get their footing.
I guess so. But it's going to be 10 in a row now, and the Flyers seem to be going the other way. They've had the COVID issues and tough road trip.
Full strength. Full strength.
Much better here tonight. Power play over. Was very brief. We're back at 5 aside. The Bruins won one around, flipped it along the half court, shot one through the blue paint. It caught the wall, and it's all the way back down to Boston. Intercept by Dewar. Wrist shot, chest save made by Swayman.
Nice chest save.
First there in the right wing corner, though, the defenseman John Merrill had his pocket picked up nicely by John Moore. Pasternak with a floater, just out of the reach of Hunt. We'll wind it right back to Pasternak. Pasternak uses strength, but gave it away to Boldy. And now the Bruins gather with 15:43 to go in the third period of a one-goal game here in Boston. Pasternak again. Once together with Goudreau. Pasternak winds it around. Now it's Riley at the left wing. There's a drive.
Nice shot, but wide.
And that went just wide. And behind the net, Howland. Pasternak puts it up high. Once again, it's Riley. Right point now, Carla. Carla moves one in. Makes it back to Pasternak. He's got it in the right wing corner. Right back up top to Carla. Carla in traffic. Glove down by Kakinen. With plenty of traffic right in front of him. But he was able to get clear sight and make the save.
Oh, good shift here by Boston as they're able to get some traffic in front of the net. You see here the traffic in front there by Holla, and Kokkinen is able to look around it. Good stuff there by Kokkinen to look through that screen as Boston spent some significant time in the offensive zone.
So the face-off for the Minnesota ends.
Yeah, the Pens look really good right now.
Coyle wins it. Speed throws it toward the net. That was blocked before it got through to Kokkinen. Reaching in along the left wing wall, though, is John Moore.
Out in front again, going to kick it around. Boston on the attack. Nice shot.
And the rebound controlled to Zuccarello. And he's able to get it out to the red line.
How about the urgency from the Boston Bruins right now? And quick strike right back in.
But doesn't it seem, AJ, like their defense has been much more aggressive to start?
I hope so, Joe.
Absolutely. See John
That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
He's going down the wall. You got Oscar Steen recovering for him.
Let's get him up here.
Over them right now from the point.
Coyle back up to Moore. Moore's shot off the shaft of the stick of Fiala. And now it is set high in the air, just ladled down between the circles, hoping for it. And Zuccarello backhands one that was blocked by Moore, gathered by Coyle, and will send it to Grizzly behind the net.
You can see it's a simplified approach for Boston, and they're getting it to the point quickly, getting it back to the net. I mean, they're not wasting any time recognizing down by a goal.
Oh, man, they are hitting hard tonight. I love it.
More simplified approach, and it's led to
going under 14 minutes.
The Twins snaps for Ben. And now the Bruins put
Oh, we've already had a bunch of them, Joe. Already had 2 fights in this one. Nice save.
And it is covered up with Kokkinen's glove.
What did he say?
13:52 to go in the third period. The Wild with a
can't use that type of language.
ESPN Hockey Night is presented by Expedia. It matters who you travel with.
Let's break down Subway's new bar chicken and bacon. Look at that coverage by that pepper jack cheese and that new rotisserie style chicken. Then boom, here comes the new bar chipotle sauce up the gut and great. Not eating shit on the phone. Save big. Order through the app.
Oh, there's my little nephew. He looks more like Dad every time I see him. Dad is old. Right. So your message said you wanted to talk about insurance? I said I want you to talk about insurance. Well, most people know that bundling home and auto saves you money. Keep saying your words. But did you know that new customers who bundle and save at Progressive can save an average of $800? Sleeping baby. I love you too.
Oh, you're doing it wrong, man.
What's wrong with action figures?
Nothing, except buying them without Capital One Shopping.
What's that, Samuel Mr. L. Jackson?
Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies. Just download it to your
Thank you,
computer.
Joe. Means a lot. Appreciate
You're
it.
my hero.
Yeah, I can tell.
You like it?
I look good in miniature. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius.
What's in your wallet?
I don't say it like that, though.
I would want this Fritos Chili Cheese Junior Wrap to wrap myself up in and keep me warm.
I'll do the same thing. I'm going to warm up my little tortilla blanket.
Tortilla blanket, I like that. Sonic, Fritos Chili Cheese Junior Wrap.
I'm already going to have the spots on it. You already know what I mean?
The game's best talents on America's brightest stage. NHL All-Star Weekend, February 4th and 5th on ESPN and ABC.
And the NHL All-Star Fan Vote allows fans to cast their votes to determine a captain for each division's team. In the 2022 Honda NHL All-Star Weekend, Las Vegas, will happen for you February 4th and 5th on ESPN and then ABC. Vote today on the NHL app or visit NHL.com/vote. That's 4 pretty good candidates. I would say all very deserving. And for Ovechkin, what a year he is having. What a year he is having.
Here we go.
On the power play, a lot of 5-on-5 point production from the grade 8. He's got me believing that he's going to break Gretzky's record at some point.
What's impressive to me, it's not you mentioned the 5-on-5 first power play. They're also, even his first couple power play goals worked from that typical release spot, right? They worked from Obi's office.
Finding different ways to score.
I see.
And he did that even the year they went on to win, right? I mean, he really was able, with coaching of Barry Trotz, he was able to change the way he played all year, and it's amazing to see how he has continued to evolve.
That's AJ Malesko along with Brian Boucher, and I'm Bob Wischusen, and now you are about to enjoy some of my best work as we take you inside the rush We bring you closer to ice level to experience the speed and at times violence of this game from right up close. The Bruins and Wild with 13 and a half to go.
Oh, nice deflection. Out into the crowd. Man, if you're not paying attention there, you get hit in the head with the hockey puck easy. That would not be good.
On ESPN, we love when people are home watching on television, but
do not want that to happen.
What are you looking at, you hockey puck?
You have to go. You can't appreciate this sport as much as you. It is an in-person sport if there ever was one. They're so wonderful. You watch it live, you'll be hooked forever, especially if you got a good seat.
Jenny Skello, welcome in. Good luck to you, buddy. Hit that subscribe before you roll out, Jay, if you haven't already. Back and forth defensive possessions here. Deflected, nice defense. Boston, great defense.
Was created by Hall to set up Pasternak. And this will float all the way down. Icing way Bucks.
The shot attempts in this period for Boston, 14-5. Through the first two periods, Minnesota had a +10 shot attempt differential, so Boston getting up to the net much more regularly now.
Boston getting very close to that.
Shoots a lot more this third period they've upped it.
Are we going to see a third fight tonight? I would love that. Oh, nice shot by the Wild. That was a stroke. Oh, you like the Rickles, yeah. That's potato head, Bernie. Here comes Boston again. Back and forth again. Got to clear it out. Stolen by Minnesota. Now stolen back. This is going back and forth. I love it. Delayed offsides.
We lost one star player in this game so far in Kirill Kaprizov. David Pasternak, a scary moment for him as he gets tangled up with John Merrill. You can see that left skate goes into the boards. Pasternak got up slowly and eventually got to the bench. Looks like he is okay. And anytime you go into the wall like that, certainly is a cause for concern for any fan.
Seems to be joking with the trainer, seems to be no worse for the wear.
Bruins have dominated faceoffs tonight. They have now won 35 to the 20 for Minnesota. Smith across the line, they'll pass behind.
They're just going back and forth.
Grizzly has to retreat.
Really? I hope he gets it. Oh, nice shot! Wide, Boston! Got the puck back again. Out in front, nice save.
Well, good opportunity for Boston off the rush, and you can see Lazar carries it, kicks it out, then a nice cross-ice feed to Anton Bleed. Bleed not able
He
to
just missed that crossing shot.
Opportunity, but a good job by Boston.
Was trying to go for that. Would have been the right pole. Trying to bank it off the pole, just missed.
On the scoreboard, you can see him shaking his head. You know what? That puck has to hit the net.
David T in the house. Did I miss David T?
We see the perfection line back together here for Boston.
What's up, Molar Man? How you doing, Anthony?
Goal midway through the third period. Bruce Cassidy pushes the button to put Pasternak back up with Marchand and Bergeron. So we'll see if that produces an equalizer. As we remind you again, we've got plenty more hockey that you should be aware of on national television. Coming up Sunday afternoon.
Congrats, Penguins Master.
On NHL Network. And Tuesday night, exclusive coverage on ESPN Plus.
Tuesday, what are we going to do Tuesday? I got to figure out what I'm going to do. Do some hockey on Tuesday. Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and next week. Do some hockey. Hey, there's David T, our good friend, doing some neat stuff on his channel.
Marchand. That's one to center. That's deflected. Taken by Grizzlick, and he'll send it deep. Around by Kokkinen.
What'd he say? I got to talk to that guy.
Up and across the line. Drags to the corner. Around the wall. Hoping for Fiala. Beat to the puck by Taylor Hall. Moved by Clifton. Ball has it. Feathers one forward. And it's out center circle. Hammered right back in by Jonas Brodin. Ball to step to center. Ball across
2-on-2. Nope, can't do anything with it. There's a flyer in the goal.
And all the way back out to neutralize, but the net off the moorings behind the play. We get a whistle past the midway point of the third period. The Wild on top of the Bruins by 1. As we are at TD Garden. Terrific night here in Boston.
If you're always asking, where next? Capital One has a new class of travel card for you. Introducing Venture X. Earn 10x miles on hotels and 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Find your where next with Venture X. What's in your one?
I turned my astrology gift into a business, which I'm sensing will require getting some help on my taxes.
I'd love to help. We can reduce your tax bill with quarterly payments.
I knew you were going to say that.
Or you do your thing. We've got your taxes. Into it. TurboTax Live.
When you begin your morning with delicious honey bunches of oats, you make your day and the world around you a whole bunch better. You're the ingredient the world needs. So go on, make a bunch happen.
I feel this stabbing pain in my back. My doctor says I need surgery. How am I gonna live?
Heard on the job? Call Levinus, Tolsman, and Hamilton.
Thanks. You're definitely helping ease the pain.
Call Levinus, Tolsman, and Hamilton. It's a tough world. You need a tough lawyer.
At touchofmodern.com, our expertly curated products are never ordinary, never mundane, and never in a million years what you'd expect to see or imagined you'd ever have. Check it all out at touchofmodern.com.
When Boston became the first American NHL team, all that Charles Adams wanted a mascot that was fast and strong, but it also needed to be brown and gold, because that was the color scheme and the logo of his 50 grocery stores. A secretary suggested the Bruins, a pair that is fast, wicked strong, and yeah, brown and gold.
And eventually that became the black and gold of the Boston
Go bigger.
Bruins.
Hold on, I gotta say something here. I gotta come into the chat to say this real quick before we kick back up. I love the channel name, Go Big or Go Home. I think that is so cool. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good time. There's the link for the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. You can check it out if you want. Don't forget, we got 2 football games coming up this weekend. Both games Saturday will be here on the channel. Welcome in, Go Big or Go Home. Let's see if Boston can do it.
Yeah, they've got signs up all over the city. End of drought. It's been 6 months. My kids, they don't know anything other than sports teams around here being successful.
Yeah, as a Mets, Jets, Rangers, and Knicks fan, I need to collectively tell them all to shush.
Everybody hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate it. Here comes Boston with the puck.
All chips one in. Marcus Foligno first to the puck. Winds it around to Jonas Brodin. It's pitched out to center. Arlo on the back pedal. On touch. Ball with a step down the right wing side. Nice shot.
Oh, just fine.
Behind Kokkinen.
I'll tell you, look at the Wild right now. They do not look like they've missed a step despite playing with only 11 forwards, and for half the game with 10 forwards. And you just look at the way that he's playing them all equally, and Rossi getting out there, just got off the ice, but a one-goal game, getting some really good experience here and playing great.
Again, the Wild trying to survive this game without Kirill Kaprizov. As he left midway through the game with an upper body injury.
Oh! Spin it around! Down in front, Minnesota's got it. Boston on the pressure.
Bruce Cassidy had talked about it with his hockey club about some guys needing to find inside ice to get inside, and this is a terrific play here by Charlie Coyle, able to get around John Merrill and get to a prime scoring area. I don't know if
almost got there.
To get a one on this backhand, but to get to that inside, I think the help by Zuccarello there to get a stick on Coyle didn't allow Coyle to get a lot on that opportunity, but a good skilled play there by Coyle to get inside.
That was a great look with our cameras there. You get 5 Minnesota Wilds all in the picture of just Charlie Coyle. They were skating around a little bit again, talking perhaps a little bit of fatigue, but they've got to prevent the Bruins from getting to that inside ice.
Stretch pass just off the tip of the stick.
Coming up on 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
Into Minnesota's ends. Merrill makes no mistake. Hammers it right back out in front of the penalty box doors. And it's back on his stick. We mentioned Kaprizov being out tonight. Certainly bears repeating as well. We talked about it in the first period. That the Bruins are without Charlie McAvoy. And of course, there's a premier defenseman that played the
Oh man, the Bruins guy just threw a guy from the Wild to the ice.
That's a lot of ice time to cover.
So both teams without a premier performer with 7.5 minutes to go. Lagowski ahead to Zuccarello. Off the red line boards. And it's played deep by Ryan Hartnett. He's in check for the ball.
What a hit in the boards.
There as well, but now Marchand.
The physicality of tonight's game has picked up, everybody.
Eating his way, trying through traffic. Marchand turns it over.
Turns it over. Minnesota on the attack. 2-on-1.
He gets it back. Oh, play by Pasternak. Zuccarello. Backhands one from a hard angle and Swayman steered that one aside, but a terrific back check dive by Pasternak before Zuccarello could get the puck on his stick. You said a tremendous effort, laying out the timing of the dive by Pasternak as well. Huge play to break up that 2-on-1. And that top line with Pasternak, part of it out there for the moment. But now they will change.
Yeah, Paul, I agree.
6.5 minutes to go. Grizzly outlets Craig Smith. Smith 1-on-3. Pulls it right. Sends it around the wall. Dumba is there. Conley is able to put it on the stick of Matt Boldy. And now Brodin will play in 1-2. Polino behind the net, hoping for Boldy. Instead, it's Taylor Hall. Pitches one up.
Thank you, Jesse. All the moderators are killing it tonight. Thank you. I love how you're all working together.
A rather cool touch.
Hit that subscribe if you're new coming in for the first time. A lot of hockey to come on this channel. Coming up on 5.5 left. When does Boston pull their goalie? Is the question. Boston takes possession. Oh, centered and missed it. Nice defense, Minnesota there.
Well defended by the Wild, and who are able to send one in and peel off the rotation. That's 2 misses for Coyle in this hockey game on the back door. One in the first period on a feed by...
Puck is up into the stands. Hit somebody in the back of the head. But he got it. He's high-fiving.
The third, it could have been a lot worse. If not for this terrific defensive play by David Pasternak to break
Yeah, it was a
up
heck of a play.
2-on-1. Terrific stuff by the Bruins forward to keep it a 1-goal deficit.
All right, quick commercial break, and we will be
with endless
right
views
back
of
here,
snow-covered
everybody.
peaks.
Can't wait.
A
Where we
stove that
going?
inspires magnificent hot cocoa.
Wasn't ready for that
And
quick of a break.
ski and
Let's
ski
go
out.
here.
Thursday, February 24th, Inside the Huddle returns to the network. Dole Whip Dad, Myers and the Mouse, co-broadcasters sit down. We review weekly the NFL, its interactions, transactions, trades, retirements, the draft in depth. We will have the draft coverage live right here on the channel. Join us Thursday nights, 9 p.m. inside the huddle. Put it on your calendar. You don't want to miss it. Hey, if you're a fan of the NFL and you want to have fun during the Super Bowl and the AFC and NFC championship games, well, participate in our fundraising event, the Super Bowl pool blocks. We have blocks available, limited in number. They're going quick. All 3 games are available. It's a fundraising event. Big payouts on all 4 quarters. Different numbers for every quarter. It's all online. We'd love for you to be in. Reach out to me on email or social media to participate in our Super Bowl block pools and the AFC NFC games as well.
Yeah, make sure you send me a direct message or an email. The block pools are pretty simple. Let me answer Jay Stella first. Jay, 5:04 in the third. If you can see the screen, the time will always be in the middle. Some people can't. And the score's up there on the board, 3-2 as well. The football block pools are pretty good. $25 a block, and we're going to pay out all 4 quarters. You get different numbers every quarter. It's a random draw. You just pick a block, and once the block is full, you'll get your numbers. We don't know what the numbers are. The computer will draw the numbers. It's going to be fun, and they're going to be gone quick. We're selling more each day. If you're interested, email or direct message.
I think all he wants right now is just to win this game with his team.
All right, here we go. Under 5 minutes. Under 5.
With under 5 minutes to go after the TV timeout.
Anytime. Minnesota steals it. Coming down 2-on-2. Stolen away.
Bergeron on a stretch pass. Looking for Pasternak. Could have been at the last moment granted to Minnesota. As Pasternak, it looked like, was going to be the first player to get his stick on the puck. That's the case he's making. I think Bruce Cassidy is equally perplexed.
Well, I think if the puck stays on the near side of the ice, Pasternak would have negated the icing, but because the puck makes it to the other side of the ice, that's where Kulikov was closer to the puck. That's what the linesman deemed, and the defense's own face-off for Pasternak.
You know, it's funny. I've had that conversation with many linesmen. It's they had the dots. They have to be who would get the puck first. And actually, because Kulikov got the puck first, I think he was proved right.
That's the ultimate evidence, isn't it?
And you're right. It's because it wrapped around. If that puck stayed over there, certainly Pasternak would have been there first.
And isn't it, if it gets to the dots and it's 50-50, the tie goes to the defense and you still grant icing if you're not 100% sure? That is a question for Dave Jackson.
I'm not sure that a linesman.
Here comes Boston again.
Right, here's Hall between the circles. Big shot partially blocked. It floats wide. Looking to center was Craig Smith.
Under 4 minutes. Under 4 minutes.
It's brought forward by Marcus Foligno. Across the line, there's another shot from Matt Boldy. And Boldy is able to trap it. All right, Dave Jackson, we teed you up that close icing with Pasternak. What is the linesman's kind of Mendoza line when they try and figure out how to make that call?
Well, I think you guys nailed it. You're bang on. The linesman has to make a decision at the dots, has to decide who he thinks is going to get to the puck first. Because it was wrapped around, it's a judgment call. In that case, you're right. It was proven that the guy got there first, but it's a tough call. You have to make a judgment back to the dots, and that's the way it goes sometimes.
50-50. Who gets it?
It's always going to go to the D-man.
There you go. Right from the horse's mouth.
A broken stick slowed the puck up for Ben. Now Fiala to Zuccarello in the trapezoid. From his knees, was able to get inside of the net. That's chipped over the top by Hartman.
Wow.
Out of the last 3:25 to go in a one-goal game. Carlo wants to around the wall. Rogowski comes together with Oscar Steen in the far corner. To the side they battle. Foligno tied up. Ben has the puck. Once again, Minnesota gets it out of harm's way.
Minnesota clears it again.
Minnesota's done an excellent job.
3 minutes. Coming up on 3 minutes. When do they pull the goalie?
Getting swinging off the ice.
But Starr ties his man up. And wins the battle. Takes it away from Moore. Leaves it in the corner for Dewar.
Minnesota with the puck in Boston zone. Wide shot behind the net.
To Bergeron. Marchand tries to win the race to the red line, but Doer sends it right back in. 2.5 minutes to go. Ahead of Steve Morales across the line. Interrupted in open ice by Marcus Foligno. Beautiful defensive play.
Minnesota clears it again.
They all trying to find a better opportunity, and maybe with that speed, just rip that puck and look for a rebound. Trying to get a little too cute, laying over the biggest puck.
Minnesota clears it again. And they get down there in the puck.
And look at Boldy killing time behind the net, 1-on-3.
Here we go. Bruins got it under 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Comfortable in this game. And I'll tell you what, he wins battles. You can see the strength that he has on his feet.
Minnesota takes the puck back again.
He does not look nervous one bit playing in his first NHL game. Swingman moves the puck. When will he leave the crease?
Coming up on 1.5. Coming up on 1.5 left.
Now they will. Marchand has it. Swayman looking over to the bench, waving the glove. The door is open, and there he goes.
Here goes the goalie. Here we go. Extra man on the ice. 1:25 on the clock. Save. Minnesota save. 1:23 on the clock. Welcome in, Alaska. Hit that subscribe before you leave. Empty net right now. Empty net.
Potentially get the timeout that you're looking for to draw up a play.
1:23 on the clock.
That was the first shot on net for the
Olympic hockey is coming to our channel February 9th. Don't miss it. Hit that subscribe.
Coyle's had some chances, though. Yeah, he certainly has. I talked about it earlier. In a couple of feeds on the back door, Coyle, the fantastic chance that he created on his own to get to good ice. Feed by Oscar Steen, not able to get that one off, a missed opportunity. And then he had one in the first period off a feed by Brad Marchand on the power play that he missed. So for Coyle, he's had some chances, not able to cash in. The hope is that maybe he can help cash in right now and get this game to overtime. And AJ, this timeout looks like it's going to allow the Bruins to leave Marchand, Bergeron, and Pastrnak.
Linus, welcome in.
Give them some rest. You can see Bruce Cassidy's got the whiteboard out, and they've got to get inside. We talked about it before. That's what they've been trying to do. And in this break they had over...
Yes, he is playing well tonight.
Bruce Cassidy talked about it being like a mini camp. He said, we did a lot of battle drills. We've got to get inside. We've got to own the net front. And right now, more than ever, minute 23 left.
Minute 23 on the clock. Man advantage. Boston based on an empty net. Here we go.
He's had the chances, and now's their time to do it.
Face off in Minnesota's end. Boston has it.
They've got 16 of the Bruins' 35 shots.
Oh my God, Minnesota breaking it. Empty net. Misses. Boston gets it back. Minute 10 on the clock. Minute 10. Wow. Minnesota gets it back again. Shoots it down ice. Oh, what a hit by Boston. Hockey. Oh my God. What a check. We got a whistle.
Center circle was just called by the officials.
Who's it on?
Touched with a high stick. Well, I would think that would probably force Jeremy Swayman back into the net. I don't know, 57 seconds. Would you put your goaltender back in with a center circle face-off?
I wouldn't. I would trust that our centerman, while he is going to go in, but I would trust that my centerman could win a face-off. But seeing that if you don't win the draw, I guess it could be an empty net. I would have taken the risk.
All right, here we go. Under a minute.
Swayman is back in the net. And the Wild control the puck. And now he heads back to the bench. So the extra attacker jumps on.
Empty a net. Extra attacker on now.
For the Bruins. Coyle in the corner. Brings on Bergeron. Coyle lost his stick. Pitching it is Pastrnak. Trying to keep the puck in the offensive zone, but it's sent back in front of the penalty box doors, forcing Grizzly to retreat.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Right now for the Minnesota Wild.
30 seconds to go in the game. Ball forced across. Hits between the circles. Easily handled by Pregame. Got it to the far corner. Another broken stick for the Bruins. It's that Tom Hall's twin.
Good Lord. Broken stick after broken stick. Shot goes down. Icing. Icing. 14 seconds on the clock. Hit that subscribe tonight if you haven't already. For those who have, thank you. Make sure you come back. A lot of hockey to come on this channel, especially with the Olympics. more NHL and the Stanley Cup.
Extraordinarily well atop the Atlantic. Yeah, and for Boston, they have games in hand, and I think that's something that they've been holding their hat on, and they started to win some of these games. They're hoping that they can get one here and get this game to overtime. Important face-off here for Bergeron.
Here we go. Boston wins the face-off. In front! Oh! What a save! And they're all tied up in front of the net. 4 seconds left. Oh, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Poised by Kokkinen here. You can see the battle in front of the net.
Language.
You can see Kokkinen just able to kind of hold his position, even though he's not really sure where the puck is at all times, making sure that he's sealing the low part of the ice.
All right, 4.4 seconds. Here we go.
After giving up the first goal of the hockey game. Bergeron again on the draw. A draw he must win with 4 seconds to go. And
Puck's loose. Shot. Save. 1.7 seconds left. Linus, it's all part of hockey, right? That's his role out there as an enforcer. That's what they look at, so it is what it is, right? Spent a lot of time in the net, in the penalty box. I like the fights, though. I'm not going to lie, Linus. I get crazy when they start fighting. What a great game tonight. There's the kickoff. It's done. What a shot. Backhanded on the end. That's the end of it. Minnesota Wild win. Hit that subscribe before you leave tonight. Wow. What an incredible game. We'll see you on the next broadcast. Woo!
You're tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. Thank you so much for being a part of it.